Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn, and this is Star Wars Stellaris. Let's get it started. Welcome to season number 4 of our... Oh, crap. There we go. Welcome to season 4 of our multiplayer Saturday night games. If you're interested in joining us, it's open to all players. You need to get the mod off my Discord, and then we can get started. So here we are. We have the Galactic Empire, which is who I'm going to be playing with tonight. As you can see, the tables have turned. We are playing on a 200-star map this time, which will be both better on people's performance and lead to conflict and faster resolution. I'm playing as an Empire, essentially. My ruler is Tim Katarn, who is immortal. We're humans. We're out of Imperial Center. We're militarist. We're xenophobes. All that stuff. I have an eternal leader, an imperial economy, and gene purity, because that's just how it should be. And then these are all of our traits. Great. Let's take a look. So everything that we do in this season is going to be amplified to matter to you. So here we are in Imperial Center. Our starting planets are not bad. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Just taking a look at that. You can see that we're down here kind of on the edge of the Empire, or the edge of the galaxy. And we have a lot less hyperlanes. So there's going to be a lot of strategic points that you absolutely want to get to and hold to keep people out of your potential empire. So it's going to foster a whole lot of different things. So I just want to say shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm not going to put the chat up on the screen today. I've also gotten rid of my overlay, just taken some of your feedback. I trust that no one is going to steal this footage and re-put it on their channel, which has happened in the past, which is why I did the overlays. But let's go on the honor system. Just report that to me if you see any. So what's going on, guys? Glad to see everybody here. Let's go ahead and go through. Because this is a small galaxy and because we're playing on fast, I'm going to make my choices for the tech, but I want the people in the chat to tell me if you disagree with me and what you want me to choose instead. So here we have Physics 1, Blue Laser, or Isotope. Looking at this, we're okay on energy credits for right now, so I'm going to get the lasers because I think that in this kind of thing, we're going to have to really keep up with our military. Okay, over here for society, we have Biolab, Cooperative Artisans, or Monthly Unity. We're going to get Monthly Unity, and the reason being that we need to get as many of these stars as possible, because now expansion has to be your priority. Because if there's another empire, like right here, or right here, I have to get to this system first, before they do, or we're not getting out of here. You know, there's no other way for us to leave the side, and we're going to be boxed in. And then down here, hey, what's up, Sean? Thank you. Corvette Hall Point plus 100. Engineering Campus or Mining Complex. I'm going to get a Mining Complex. And the reason being that we need to get our economy up and running as soon as possible to have the best chance to win. Let's take a look at our fleet. So we are playing with the Imperial mods. Hey, Sean Snow has donated $20 to Captain Katarn. Long live the Empire. Good to catch you live again. Good to see you, my friend. Alright, so here we are. These are our Corvettes, our Annihilator class Corvettes, which is our starting Corvettes, so we'll have other ones in the future as well. Very cool. And then let me just double check to make sure that our ship designer has the other things that we need. Yep, here's a missile boat that we're also going to use. That'll be pretty fun. So once we get missiles, we'll go ahead and make some of those. That'll be excellent. You guys are actually not delayed very much this time either. It should be no more than 10 seconds or so we should be good. Alright. So I am ready to go. Let me let them know that we're good. Alright, guys, are you ready?
I am. Yep.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 other empires out here with me. And then there's a bunch of AI empires if people want to join after they get the mod. They're totally welcome to do that. So let's play on normal for a little bit, and then we'll reassess. Okay?
Okay.
Drugs bad, okay? Alright, see ya. Alright, here we go, guys. So we have started on normal speed. Let's go ahead and give my build orders. So initially what I'm going to do, my science ships need to survey these systems ASAP. And at the beginning, like I said, this system right here is the key. I have to get this system or we're not getting out of Imperial space. Especially, let's say there's another empire right here. I have to get it ASAP. I don't know where they are. And our construction ship, we're going to have them build the research because that'll be huge. And then the mining station. Let's take a look at Imperial Center. We didn't do that yet, but we have time because we're going to play on normal. So here you can see that we're pretty good. Everything is grown in. I do have a little bit of credits which would be able to clear one of these if we needed it, but for right now I think we're okay. I'd rather save that for some other type of infrastructure upgrade. So we'll do that. Down here, let's go ahead and queue up a building for us that'll give us something positive, so we can do, let's see, Eugenics Institute, that's interesting. Stronghold, okay, so we're gonna do a stronghold. I just want to make sure there's nothing else that I think is better. Yeah, this way we'll get some monthly unity, which will help us get those traditions faster, and then we'll have him work that. We got really screwed on this. We have the smallest starting planet that you can have, which is 16 squares. Most unfortunate, but I do think there might be an edict. Martial law. Okay. And here's our governor. So we do have a governor. Very cool. All right, guys. So thank you so much, Sean, for your patronage. You're going to become the emperor, or not the emperor, the admiral of this fleet. Once we have enough credits to actually get one, it's going to be a little bit. All right. Let's take a look here, because this is a really pretty game from a cinematic point of view. So let's follow our science ship. Okay, so this is the life of a science ship. You can see here that it's a Corellian Corvette. Actually pretty nice. Now what I would like to do is mod this game to have green screen everywhere so that I could use these into my other cinematics. I'll have to speak to Nathan to see if we can do that. I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure that you watch the Friday Stellaris cinematics that we're doing now. Very exciting. Oh, and I forgot. Damn, I knew I wanted to do this. I forgot to start the music. So let's go ahead and start with some Rebel Assault. Actually, no. I play that too much. Let's do Rebellion's Last Stand. This is a new one that I have that I think is awesome. So here we go, guys. Thank you for putting up with that and all the silence. Make sure it's actually working. Looks good. Let me know if there's any problems with the audio as well. I can't tell unless you guys have a problem. So check that out. So we've surveyed that. We're moving on. Very cool. I want to play this in a cinematic way for this season as much as I can. So if I spend too much time in the galactic map, make sure you remind me of that. Because until we meet somebody or there's something going on, there's nothing I need to do out there. Alright, and the other thing too is that I'm going to turn down the game volume quite a bit. Let me know if the desktop audio is too high. Okay, so when we do this, very cool. All right. So when we do this, let's see. We're gonna check this out. There's a continental world here, which is good. All of the habitable worlds are actually at 0.25 for this, so it makes like good worlds really hard to find, and you have to fight over them. So this is good. We'll have this in our sector very shortly. All right. So why does he have no orders? I guess I accidentally clicked him. Damn it. All right. So we're losing time. Gotta hurry. All right. So he's gonna do that. Let's go back to Imperial Center and see if that's built. Okay, so it looks like our stronghold is now built. We're just waiting on a person. Excellent. And we have a new research. So we can start off with our traditions. What I would like to do initially is work on the economy. So I like to do industry because it can really help us. It's one of the my favorites of these new ones. There's a lot of good ones here though. I mean, there's no doubt. We'll do new research here. Let's do Corvette build speed and build cost, since we're going to be building a lot of those. Okay, so I'm going to do industry, and it reduces the cost of mining networks by 25%, which is a big deal to start off, but it gets even better, and by the time you finish that, it is an amazing one. So give me 2 seconds here. When I scroll off screen like that, that means I'm trying to click on something else out here to see what's going on. Where are we? When I scroll off screen like... Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my... There we go. Live control room. And set this up so I can see the chat. Alright, so... There we are. So I found you guys. Okay. Hey, we've got quite a number of people here. Failure. So we failed our anomaly. Unfortunate. Alright, but we need to continue to move on. In fact, I probably shouldn't do any of the anomalies until we get out to that sector. We have to build it as fast as we can. Also, these mining stations are taking forever, so I don't know if that was part of it. Maybe I'm just used to playing on fastest, so it seems to go much faster, but that's really slow building. Let's go ahead and take a look at this construction ship, by the way. As you can see, it's a Y8 mining craft from Star Wars Galaxies. I don't know how many of you would have been able to place it if you haven't played the game. I don't know if it was actually used in anything else, but it is a pretty cool model. You have this, which is your mining cargo hold. You had multiple crew members, each on a gun that had a tractor beam, so you could mine asteroids and pull them in, not unlike what Star Citizen is doing, which is pretty cool. And then over here, we have one of the... this is going to be one of our new mining platforms. Kind of looks like it's a band of gas mining thing, which is kind of neat. Did he not finish it? Oh, he did over here. Okay. So they're building two right next to each other. So you can kind of see one of these stations. It's pretty awesome how that works. Alright, awesome. Alright, thanks Jay. Jay, I totally appreciate you for being out here. I'm sorry guys. Wasn't reading the chat. Let me see. Hey, Lucian. Lucian, do you want to come down here with me? I need somebody to talk to me if you have time. I think the chat will be more interesting if we work together. Alright, we may not be alone out here. Let's see, we can upgrade our mining facilities. So we're going to do that. I'd also like to build... I don't know if we can do it. Yeah, we can't build a population yet. We need to have a robot to do that, but they get huge bonuses from mining, so we can use that to boost our economy as well. Alright, so we're up to +8 for energy, and we're about to go to, it looks like, +16 for minerals. Not bad. Over here, we're seeing that we're having quite a few. Okay, we found other remnants of potentially other empires. Alright, so he's got to hit these two, and then he's out of the system. Man, that is like the most inefficient flight path he could have taken. Seriously. Okay. So he's going to do that on his awesome Corellia Corvette, which is, it's a really nice model. I have to give it that. Check that out. Alright. So hope you guys are having fun. If you're having fun, hit that thumbs up for me, and we'll have a good time. Alright, so we have our mining station, and they're complete. They don't have anything else to do. I'm going to move them over now to here. He can't build anything until we finish surveying this, but if I have him on the way, we can minimize our downtime. Let's take a look at our fleet, our ship designer, while we're doing this. So we have the Annihilator, which is still our best. We'll change it to auto upgrade next time. We're going to make a new design, so we're going to do a new Corvette. It's going to be our missile boat. And we're going to put on it... we'll put on the lasers, because we're about to upgrade the lasers. So put a laser and a nuclear missile. Alright, put in a reactor booster, and 2 deflectors and 1 armor. Go ahead and suggest a name for this for me in the comments, so we'll let you guys name this. It'd be pretty awesome. Okay, so the system has been surveyed. That's excellent. Taking care of that. Alright, I am gonna auto upgrade this. Why isn't it not? Oh, okay, I know why. There we go. Now I can save it. Did my chat crash? Or did something happen, guys? Are we all still here? Because I'm not getting any names. Let me just make sure we're still good. Everything looks green here. I'm gonna save that as the vector until I get some names. Let me see. Oh, my wife just showed up. That was loud. Did YouTube just... It's like I'm talking to myself. No one's responding. Thank you, hon. Could I have some drinks, please? Alright. So she's going to handle that. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get back on track. So this one is mining stations that produce minerals have a 33% chance to produce 1 additional mineral. That's actually a really big deal. That takes us up to +18. Alright, our construction ship is on the way, so we're going to tell them that they actually need to build an outpost there. Our scientist is coming back across. So the nice thing about playing on normal is that you have a lot of time, and that if you play efficiently, you do even better, but you don't necessarily have to. Alright, so he's moving out. We're good to go there. Let me just double check something else here. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, so for some reason, my, yeah, sorry, my bad, guys. I don't know what happened, but I was not getting the chat on, my screen here, because I think that this might have been, yeah, my bad. Let me pop this out. I was looking at the, oh, so amateur. I was looking at the chat from the last stream. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, good. All right, now we're finally good to go. And I do not like this song, so we're gonna switch it. All right, so we've come into a new system. Looks like there's an A-class star here. As you can see, it's oh, it's a binary system. Yeah, we got 2 stars. Pretty cool. We're gonna check these out. Let's go out to the main. It doesn't look like there are any possible habitable systems here, so we'll keep on that. Hey, what's up, Azos Gaming? So sorry about that. Yeah, so what did we say? What was the yeah, Demik, we're not gonna do that. Let's see. So what was the name that we went with? The Penetrator. I can at least get behind that. Of all the names that you suggested, that's the only one that's semi-appropriate. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll rename this the Penetrator. Now I got you guys. I don't know what happened there that I stopped seeing the chat. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll delete the vector class. Now we haven't made any of these, so we're gonna have to work on that with some of our... my mouse keeps going outside the zone and it gets captured. Let's see, so we have some this too. Let's get it going. Production quota and emergency taxes. Production quota is actually a really big one, considering that it allows us to increase our mineral supply 20% for like 12 years. It's really big. Alright, so now we have Engineering 1, Ceramo Metal Hull, or Corvette Hull points. Let's see. The Corvette Hull points are actually more from this one than they are from the Metal Hull, and you don't get that one very often, so I'm going to do that instead. There's 9 months on that. Over here in Industry, we're going to continue down, so research speed for anything Industry goes up 15%, which is a pretty good deal. I'll go ahead and grab that. Yeah, Sean, you're going to be an admiral. Brittany's okay. She actually went to the Supernatural convention today in Pittsburgh and spent all kinds of money, so she's happy. I mean, let your wife do that once in a while, and happy wife, happy life, or so they say. All right, so we are building this new space station out here. You can see our Imperial construction crews are really hard at work on that for us to expand our reach in the stars. Like I said, it's an absolute race to this system. If I get to this system and I get that colonized before anyone else, we're good. We'll have at least one guaranteed way off of our little sphere of the spoke of the galaxy. There we are. So we have we've picked up another one. How close are we over here to finishing this? Because I almost don't want to. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tell him to get these mining stations at the end of the month when we have the minerals for it, and then we're gonna send them over to get the next one. Normally, I like to make sure that I do them, you know, sequentially, so I don't have to wait. But in this case, it's so important for us to get, like I said, to get to this system that I will skip things to make sure that we get there if I have to. All right, this song is not good either. All right, here we go. I have a whole bunch of Star Wars songs here, and I'm not sure why that wasn't working. Hey, what's up, Michael Queuing? Good to see you. All right. Echo, I call 0 command. Can you be a general? Maybe. We'll see. I'm reserving all the positions to people that either donate or are Patreons. I think that's only fair, guys. The people that monetarily support the channel will get that, for sure, because it's a way for me to say thank you. It's so important what they do, because it allowed me this week in the cinematic, I'm sure that you noticed it, how much more quality I had on it. I didn't work any overtime this week, and I was able to put my time back into the channel, which is something that I've always wanted to do. it absolutely breaks me to work 11 hours at work, 12 hours at work or more, and then come home and try to do it. I think that over the last week, hopefully you've noticed a higher quality level. I'm also starting a KOTOR series that will be coming out next Thursday, so it's the day before our big Hero Stellaris series. It's going to be awesome. Peter Willett, who does a lot of my voice work, is going to be voicing the main character. It's going to be a complete cinematic telling of KOTOR without any of my voice or anything like that. None of the cheeky stuff that people do between that to try to fill time. It's heavily edited. It shows some of the fights. It shows the cutscenes. It shows us moving around and really tells a story. Plus, I've also rewritten the dialogue for the main character so that the main character says things that make sense. And then Peter is going to fully voice the main character. We also have interactions between the main character and some of the other characters that don't happen in the game, like kind of like an ad-lib thing where I can take little parts from other unused lines or whatever and combine them together. And then what's going to happen is Sam Hagblad is going to be completely scoring the entire playthrough. So it'll have a Star Wars theme to it. It'll be great. Because the original KOTOR wasn't able to use a lot of that, and it was something that I thought was lacking because their engine couldn't handle a symphonic score. So that would be awesome if we could do that. And we'll be working on that ASAP. So I hope you guys like it. I'm trying something a little different in that space. It's going to have, the Star Wars crawl that I've made myself every episode, detailing what happened. I'm shooting for about 30 or so minutes an episode, and I'm just working on the rough cut of the first episode to be good to go. Got all the dialogue recorded. It should be fun. So if you guys like it and there's interest in it, we'll continue that. I certainly don't want to put out content that you guys don't want to watch. So now we have a choice between research speed, sentinel point defense, or improved deflectors. We're going to take research speed. It's so important to get in front of everyone else early on. I mean, you can see that even with our 19 minerals at normal speed, we've only gone, this is year 3 of this multiplayer, so nobody can be that far along. But on the flip side, it's good because it means that, everybody should, in theory, have a chance to do pretty well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start clearing some of these tiles because we have some extra energy. Clear this tile. And let's go into the fleet manager. I wanted to get the penetrator class in and build 3 of those. So we're going to have 3 penetrators, 3 annihilators. It's so bad. Alright, and we're going to assign an admiral. So Admiral Sean Snow, you have been selected. Although this girl is pretty cute, and she has plus 20 weapons range. So Sean, since your name could potentially be female, I'm just kidding. I can't do anything about the picture, but I do have to pick the best available for us to make sure that we're good to go. So Admiral Snow, congratulations on your promotion, sir. You are now in charge of the 1st Imperial Fleet. And let's actually take out the "the." I think that's fine. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Alright, so Subra is ready to go, so we're all the way up to Java. This planet's called Java. Oh, look at this. I've never seen a 4-star system before, and they all orbit each other in really weird stuff. I think that there's something like this maybe. I want to say Sirius definitely has this, minus the one on the end, like this arrangement, but I'm sure that they probably found something crazy like this. There's 4 of these Class B stars. Pretty crazy. But there are no habitable planets there either, so you can see how important Alvalam is going to be to us. As soon as he's done building that, we're going to give him orders to come out here and build this outpost. So go ahead and do that. Alright. So now we have another tradition. We can do Blast Furnace, which is actually a huge, huge deal. The Blast Furnace gives us the ability to put that down, and let me show you what that does. Let's go in here and decide that we're going to make one. I'm not going to do it right now, but for 200 minerals, it has a mineral output plus 3, and it has an adjacency effect around it. So every mineral post around it gets plus 3. It's a pretty big deal. So you put that on a planet that you're using for resources, and it's really going to help you with your economy. Alright, Corvette hull points plus 100. Very good. Now we have Coil Gun 2, Afterburners, or Mineral Processing Plant 1. I'm going to go ahead and get the coil gun too, because we're going to keep upgrading those ships. Let's go ahead and check our ship manager. The Annihilator is not set up to auto update, so I'm going to update it manually. So we'll put in the blue lasers like this. And I think that's all that we have right now. I don't know why it's not... Oh, it doesn't have enough power. Well, that makes sense. There we go. We'll save that. Gone ahead and save the ship. And now we can upgrade all of our Annihilator classes down here. And both reinforce and upgrade. I'm just going to upgrade for now, because I need to keep this, the minerals. At the beginning, especially on a small map, it's so balanced to have, like, very little. So we got to be really careful on what we do. I'm going to put a second construction ship and a second science ship, so that'll be what we work on now. So right here, I'm going to come over and I'm going to go to a science ship and I'm going to build one of those for 100 minerals. It's a good use of our resources. And then once we get a little bit comfortable over 200, I'm going to get a scientist for that, and we're going to have them come out this way, because we know this part of the Empire is ours at the very least. Alright, so he's pretty close to Jabba. Looks like he's got about 12... Wow. Okay, he's got about 12 more. He's not even close to finishing Jabba, but let's hope he does it pretty quickly. Alright, so our construction ship is ready to move. Very good. Alright, so what's up at Azos Gaming? Good to see you. Saying what? Ataz. Okay, I got you. Ataz Gaming. You volunteer for some super science. Well, I think we can do that, Seamus. Alright. I haven't seen Chemistry Guy, but hey guys, people have real life too that goes on. Alright, so Imperial Center has completed this for us. You can see that the new science ship has impacted our energy output significantly. So we need to keep an eye on that. In fact, on Imperial Center, the next thing that we build is going to have to be energy. So we're going to have to make sure that we... Observation critically failed. Oh no. Do we lose or? We lost our science ship. Crap. Guys, this is the worst thing that could have happened. We lost our science ship and our scientist. So good thing that we built another science ship and we're ready to go. I'm gonna have to get another... Here, we'll get somebody that has an anomaly fail risk. Negative 10%, since apparently they failed. I've never failed before in just exploring, but apparently that's possible, and we just found that that can be done. So we're sending out the RN Thunder Flare, and I'm going to rename this to... Let's see. Do we have any Patreons in the channel? There we go, John Doe. Don't try this at home. Good job, John. Alright. Let's see. Who else is in here? I'm going to give this to people that are long-time subscribers, and then we'll go down through it. Okay, we're going to give this Seamus. Congratulations on your promotion, Seamus. Agreed to infinity and beyond. We'll do that. That seems fine. Alright. How's our military coming along? Looks pretty good. They are upgraded, which is good. Let's take a look at the new Annihilator class Corvette. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we now have 200 minerals, which is perfect. We'll need that to get this. Hey, Sean donated another $10 to Captain Katarn. Have a great stream time. Are you leaving, Sean? Or are you saying that you're having a great time? I hope you're having fun. Certainly. Okay, so we're building that starbase. It's going to take forever for our guy to get out there. So we're kind of stuck here. So that means that we can at least backfill some of these positions and make sure that we don't get stuck in a situation where it actually hurts us to continue to expand and it costs so much energy. Especially because Imperial Center, I need to unlock this energy slot ASAP. That'll be the next one I do. just have to always try to keep ahead of it. Alright, let's see how are we doing here on... Okay, so Imperial Center Station. We could actually build up on this if we decided to. We can get energy credits for this for the trading hub. So I think we should do that. I'm going to order that. That's 100 credits, but that's totally worth it. I'm going to call minerals credits because that's pretty much what we use it for. Maybe that's not the right thing. Maybe energy should be credits, but everything is really spent in the minerals. Okay, ship build speed increased by 25. That's the next one. And then the last one is the best. And that's Forge Worlds. Effect. Every tile on one of our planets has a 25% chance to contain an additional 2 minerals. That is so big that you can't even quantify it. So, once you get that, you have a pretty big advantage over the competition in terms of your economy. Okay. Alright, well you have a great day, Sean. I appreciate you watching, man. And I hope everybody else is having fun too. If there's something that you want to see specifically, let me know. Let's take a look here in this sector. Okay, so we can see that we're building our spaceports near the coronas of the sun. I'm not 100% sure that's the best idea, but hey, I'm not an Imperial engineer, so I just work here. All right, so we're still +5 even though we just built that. That's really helpful. Let's see, there's a 2 and a 2, so we'll go ahead and send this guy, and we'll tell him to build this mining station, and then build this mining station. All right. We have a new research complete coil gun. Now we have shipyard build speed +10%, Corvette hull points +10%, or ferromagnetic assembler and minerals +5%. We're gonna get the minerals. I think that's huge. I mean, that's just Empire modifier, period. So that's a big deal. Farming complex 2, army defensive damage or leader size capacity. I'm gonna go with farming complex 2. And then over here, physics lab, colony development speed, or basic combat rules. We're at the point that I think that we can start to put down some physics, so I'm going to grab that. That's 20 months. And the reason being, Imperial Center, you can see that I have a physics slot open here, so we can start to do that ASAP. Alright, I like this, Michael. Go ahead and lead the chat in playing a role-playing game. That's awesome. Thank you. That's the cool kind of stuff that we do here. I've never seen a YouTube community actually like support each other and be cool, because most of the comments on YouTube are fairly toxic, honestly. So good. All right. Let's take our Imperial fleet, and we'll upgrade them for 15 minerals. And you can see that we've jumped up to 158. I haven't spent anything else on ships right now because it's not necessary yet, but as soon as we find someone else, it's going to be necessary. So it's very important that we get this done. Okay, so we're building that mining station. We're about to get that in place. Like I said, especially because we need this ASAP. So that's good. We're up to +10 a month. That's going to help a lot. And we'll be up to +12 very shortly. Then we come back here and get the rest of the science. There's already a good amount of minerals and energy in the Jabba system. In fact, I can't rename it until we actually own it. But I do want to rename that Jabba, because I think that's perfect. John is stuck. He wants to try out the One Planet Challenge. Well, we'll see how that goes. Look at LAF Commander. What's LAF? This? Okay. So they're all talking amongst themselves. How is your wife's channel? You know, my wife hasn't actually put out a video in a while, so I would say her channel is dead right now, but it could always come back. She only has 4 videos. She was playing Zoo Tycoon, and she liked that, and that was pretty therapeutic for her. And then she stopped, and you know what happens on YouTube? You take a break, and it's sometimes really hard to get that creative juice flowing again. I know that I foolishly took a break on this channel back in October because I was like super stressed about real life and trying to get a promotion and all of that, and the waiting was just killing me because it was going to change my life. Either I was going to get that promotion and move up in that company, or I was not going to get that promotion and I was going to leave the company. So really stressful, and I took like 3 weeks off the channel, didn't make any videos. alienated a lot of people, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm back now, and this is my priority because I want this within the next 2 years to be my career. I think that I've evolved as a creator, and I'm going to continue to evolve with your input on what you want to watch, and we're going to make it, you know? And I say this as humbly as I can. I really believe the cinematic that I made on Friday is better than anything Captain Shack has ever made. Just throwing down the gauntlet there. You know, shots fired maybe, but it's the truth. And I want to continue to bring that kind of stuff to you guys, that polished level, and we'll see where it goes from there. Awesome. So Jabba has like 8 stars? Oh my, no, this is a brown, well, I've always thought that a brown dwarf should be a star, so I don't know if they consider this a star. Yeah, they're cold stars, okay. There's another star there. Wow. What's the, oh my god, it sure does. There's 8 stars in this system, are you kidding me? Is there anything to actually, well, there should be a lot of energy here, at least. So what this tells me, though, is that we really need to prioritize propulsion, because we are so slow as we go around here. Okay, I was going to save up all of this, but now I just want to build these research stations so that we can get our research back on track, so we'll do those two, and then move on. We almost have enough to hire a second scientist, which is really going to be necessary just with the slow pace of what we're doing right now. Now that we're plus 12 on energy, I don't have to worry about this space as much as I would have otherwise, which is good. Yeah, there's let's pretend that it just captured a whole bunch of stars. I don't know, because they say that our solar system moves throughout our galaxy, and it's not like in a set place, like they're all kind of in motion. So I guess it's possible that like these two solar systems, because that kind of looks like a system, and this and that, maybe they all just showed up together and started hanging out, and we're just like, hey, you want to do this? And they're like, sure. I don't know, that's the best I can come up with. But it looks like our energy that we're going to get off this planet is going to be off the charts, or off the system, which would be pretty cool. Oh, we are playing as the Galactic Empire. Emperor Tim Katarn, as you can see. I roll from my Star Destroyer. It has a cloaking shield because that's, you know, what immortal emperors do. And I am immortal, eternal. Which also is pretty cool because in an event of crisis, I might be able to sacrifice myself to save the Empire, which we saw in the Sith Empire. Oh my goodness, we have Ruthless, -15 Unrest, and Warlike. Oh, these are the best. These are random traits. Like, you get this one. And then these two are completely random. So these are really good traits for us to get. Look at that. We're going to be perfect for this. My heir down here is a champion of the people, but we don't need to worry about that because Ascent is never going to assume the throne. And we have an agenda of national purity. Religion displeased the eternal. Spiritualist attraction, -100. I like it. And we're a compact empire, so we have -15, so unrest. So unrest is not an issue. If we take a look at Imperial Center and see our governor down here. Hey, what's up, Colin? Good to see you. Long live the rebellion! Blasphemy! It's craziness. Alright. So we have like 0 unrest here. Not just because we... Look at that. Emperor Tim Katarn, -40 unrest. Stronghold, -30 unrest. Compact Empire, -15. Like, overall, that's seriously -85 unrest right there. Deus Vault. I agree. Red, if you want to come in here and join me, you're welcome to. I saw you out there in the chat, so... welcome to come in here and talk to me. I miss the good old times. Alright. So we have our last tradition, which we're going to get here, which are Forge Worlds. And now we're going to get our first Ascension perk. And as I said, there's never any debate. You always take technological ascendancy. That 10% will make a very big difference. You can see here we're only a couple months away from our next physics. But look at that, plus 12 energy. That's so crazy. So many stars here. In fact, I'm going to need a construction ship just to stay here and build all this. That's how long it's going to take. for us to get all of these things done. Okay, I think we're ready. We can get that. They're going to research that anomaly. Actually, I probably shouldn't have let them. Fingers crossed they don't die. But I am going to get another science ship now and another scientist. So let's go into our leaders tab and recruit a new scientist. We're going to get this guy with his spark of genius. And we're going to replace one of the scientists that are currently working on engineering, like this guy. Okay. So we'll go into our... Let's see, this guy's working on engineering. He's going to be replaced with a spark of genius, and you can see that we get a huge boost already, because he gets a 10% boost, plus all the other boosts that we have. So all that stuff went from like 14 months to like 3 and 2. That's the power of it, guys. It's so important to work on that. So the scientist that I just basically fired, essentially, is going to have to go back and do ship duty again. Not bad. Well, the Alliance might end up winning. There's actually a lot of empires. So the way that this works, guys, if I haven't explained it, as you can see in the thumbnail, there's all the different pictures. So this is a multiplayer where everybody is playing a different race from some sci-fi. Someone might be Star Wars 2. They might have made their own sci-fi race. They might be from Stargate. They might be from Mass Effect. They might be from Star Trek. Pretty much anything you can think of. We have people out here. I think somebody has a Warhammer empire, maybe. So it's kind of fun because it allows us all to play what we want to play. And for me, I have always wanted to be the Galactic Empire forever. So go ahead and put this guy in here and tell him to come out here and explore the system. Alright, after they're done with that, they have 4 orders left. We're going to tell them to survey that system, and that's super important. We have a new physics. So we just finished researching the physics lab. Now we have fusion reactor, energy grid, or sentinel point defense. I'm going to get fusion reactor because that's the most important one early on to help you upgrade your ships as you keep going. Biofuel refinery, slave army, or biolab. I'm going to get biolab now because, like I said, we're into the expansion part of Imperial Center. And here you can see that we've leveled up on our food, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm also going to change our food policy here to, let's see, where is it? Food stockpiling to large, so that in case we have any problems in the future where we lose planets, we'll have food in reserve, so we don't have any starving populations. Always a good idea. If you don't look after your citizens, they'll rise up and kill you. It's true in real life. It's true in this game. So Akbar is obviously going to focus all firepower and win the game for the rebels. Wonderful. All right. So yep. So that's how we play. That's why I have everybody on the thumbnail. It's pretty much like all kinds of different empires that you can possibly see out there. It should be a good time. All right, are we in a nebula right now? I don't think we are, thankfully. Nebulas block outside sensors from being able to see into their systems, so that's something. Let's take a look down here. Okay, so we found a new, a Class K supergiant. Check that out. That is a huge star in this game. And one of the things I love about this is when you really zoom into these, you can see like the swirling of the surface and the corona gases. I mean, this game is probably the best looking 4X game, or at least the best looking that I play. I did get a copy to, what is it called? Endless Space, I think. Is that the name of it? It's a 4X game, but I was watching some tutorials on how to play, and I'm not 100% sure I'm going to like it, but you might see that at some point on the channel. Holy crap, this one has 21 energy in the system. Look at that. That's a lot. When we get this taken care of, we're pretty much good to go. Look at how inefficient it was. Now we have to come all the way over here. Alright, so we just finished surveying this one. Now there's probably 24 energy in here. Yeah, 24 energy. Insane. This is still the most important planet for us, but this is definitely a huge planet as well. So while we get those, let me just double check this guy. He's about to grow in. I do want to clear this so that we can use it in the future. Go ahead and do that now. And we just picked up the ferromagnetic assembler. Get a new research here. We can get Empire Mineral Production +5. Heck yeah. It's also a rare tech, so you kind of want to grab it when it shows up. But that's 7 months on that, and we're going to grow even higher in our economy. Alright, so our construction ship's like, what should I do? So I'm going to tell him to move here so that he's on the way, and then once we're done, he can pick up that system. Our influence is growing nicely because we haven't done anything recently, which is a good thing. We need to build that up so that we can quickly expand. That's the other mechanic that they put in place to keep you from expanding too fast. Alright, let's see, how much does it cost? The ferromagnetic assembler costs 1,000 energy, which is super expensive. But it also gives you, look at the adjacency effect. It gives you engineering and mineral output. Plus itself, it produces 5 and 5. It's a pretty good option for a frontier world. So perhaps on of Larum or something. we can do that. All right, very cool. So good. All right, Coke Zero, gotta love it. Tonight we actually have Chipotle. It's sitting next to me. It's probably gonna get really, really cold by the time the stream's over and I get a chance to eat it. But you know, that's part of it. I knew that going in. Oh, look how long it takes. It's just like, I don't want to say it's just like real life, but it does take forever to get across the system. So go ahead and do that. Click off of that so we can do this in a somewhat cinematic mode. And yeah, not bad. Like I said, this game can be very pretty, and these models are pretty nice actually. So in case you're asking, why aren't I using the Star Wars turbo lasers? There's actually a very good reason for that. You can't. If you were to use the Star Wars turbo lasers, your ships, you'd die as soon as you came across another empire. They're not balanced to be used against other empires that are not using them, because their damage output is like 1/10 of the normal weapons in the game. I don't know why that happened, but they're just not updated. So if somebody went through and actually updated it, maybe I'll look at that for the future. Throwing that in the mod pack, we might be able to do that. But that's why we're not using them. We're stuck with vanilla weapons just because of the balance issues. It'd be different if they were like super overpowered, then maybe I could see us using them in like the single player playthrough, just to give us a little bit of an advantage. But alright, we're gonna leave it be for now. I don't want to lose that guy. We have to get up to this system, like I said. That is our #1 priority. Okay. So we're still over here. It looks like there's going to be a ton of energy in the stars for us. Alright, we'll leave this one be too. We'll come back and do all these anomalies later. Or did they expire? I think they're fine. Okay. Very, very good. You could if you wanted to, Red. I agree, Red. And you're welcome to come down here with me and voice as well. And talk. So we have fun things for everybody. Let's go ahead and go to the next. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's one of the problems about the going on slow, is that once I've pretty much gotten ahead of it, it is very slow. But that's alright. Let's go ahead and build a mining complex here so that he's put to work as soon as he hits the ground. The 7 + 4, this is going to have 11, which is a pretty good deal. And then we should get a good boost here in our mineral output.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, what's going on?
Heard you were lonely down here.
I was lonely. How's your empire going, Nathan?
Massive. I have 10 systems under my control.
Are you kidding me? How?
Nope.
That's not even possible at this point. Like, nothing has happened.
I'm producing 6.5, almost 7 unit influence per turn. Well, per month.
Well, I'm producing 6.99, but that doesn't... Oh. How are you doing influence? I was looking at the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. We got a problem.
What?
We found a hostile fleet on the one that we absolutely have to get. Worrying. Signs of civilization. On screen. This is an automated message. Approaching vessel. Please contact Dockmaster Central to acquire orbital for mission codes. Do not approach planet without appropriate codes, or automated orbital fleet will open fire.
Well, you're about to meet me. I'm right above that system.
Oh god, you're gonna keep me like locked in here?
You are locked in down there.
The whole way?
You can't go north.
Do you hear this, guys? This is a problem. Okay, well, I couldn't get... So you can't get into that system, I take it?
Nope.
Either. So which side of the tracks are you on?
North.
So you're above that?
Yep.
Okay, so the alien menace, unfortunately, is 15k, ladies and gentlemen. So as I was saying that this system is important to us, it still is. Everything that we do from this point forward has to be with the intention for us to destroy... Holy crap. That took 500? That took 500 minerals? Whoa. Okay, so everything that we do at this point has to be with the intention to get a 15k fleet to destroy that. So that's fine. I mean, it's not ideal. Maybe we'll look at alternate technologies. You never know. We're going to go ahead and tell these guys to survey all of these planets. And we're going to grow our empire as much as we can. And we're going to persevere, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to be just stuck being a 10-planet empire. Absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Tim.
I'm sad. I'm very sad. Yeah, the chat tells the the automated planet to either to let me through or die. All right, Nathan, I'll see you later. What's going on, Red? I do not hear you at all, so your mic is not working, sir. It's okay, we go through this. Happens to me too. I had a whole stream today where I was not broadcasting the game audio. I was flying around in the TIE Fighter and I was all happy about it, and then like 15 minutes in, somebody's like, we can't hear any of the volume, and I was just like, I wish somebody had said that earlier. Alright, so here's our...
You can hear me now, right?
I got you now. Alright, so here's our next one. We have another tradition that's available to us. This is bad. I mean, like, I'm just gonna have to look at these for a while. I think we should do Foundation. Maybe. Maybe Greed.
What do you need most right now?
A 15k fleet to wipe out the people that are keeping me bottled up.
Look at militarism.
Militarism? Increase population production by 5% while we're at war. Or over our naval capacity. It's gonna be hard.
That's great, but look at the smaller ones.
Okay. I don't really see a whole lot about that that's that important. I mean, yeah, it boosts our naval capacity. I think right now we gotta focus on trying to... I mean, that's a good idea. We might do it, but I think right now we have to focus on trying to really expand and grow. What about administrative? No. Aesthetics? No. Chivalry?
No,
Sorry, go ahead.
Chivalry is good. I usually get that after a couple, because it gives you plus 5% to everything.
Yeah.
But beyond that, there's not much.
I see that. I'm thinking that we should go with Foundation. Increases our engineering, physics, and society world on all of our core by 10. And then has all this other stuff too. Yeah, we're gonna get Foundation, guys. We shall make a bold new era in the Republic. Yes, yes. Okay, so what did we just find? Empire mineral. Oh, we just got engineering. Great. Now we can do monthly minerals plus 5 in a borehole. Let's go ahead and do that. 10 months on that. That'll give us even more economy. We're pretty much gonna have to hit the economy as hard as we can right now. There's just no way around it. And we'll probably need to... No, we're good here. We have enough tiles that's going to take a while for people to grow in. I really want to get some droids, but it hasn't been an option yet. Our construction ship up here needs something to do, so I'm going to tell them to build the research stations for now, because we can definitely use that research for sure. We might have a second construction ship. I'm actually going to do that. Imperial Center, let's go ahead and build a second construction ship, the patrol class. Very good. Just build tall for now. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I mean, like, I really want to start on this world too, because we take forever to grow. I don't know if that was a trait that I have of these people or what. Let me take a look. Quick learners, sedentary, talented, continent. They're deviants. How could they be deviants? Well, I guess they're prone to rebellion, huh? Dicks. Don't you understand the Galactic Empire is the greatest thing that ever happened to you? Wouldn't you agree, Red?
I like to think that the Imperium of Man would be better, but same thing at heart.
Yeah. So we have a crag world. Have you ever heard of that? Cold and wet climate. Huh. Oceans and polar ice caps cover more than 90% of the surface, with rugged, scattered islands dotting its surface.
It's like the island that Luke was on for the, what was it? Episode 7, 8?
Okay, so what was that called? God, I saw this the other day and I can't remember the name. I want to call it like Achto or something like that. I think that's a good name for it, for sure. Someone say rebellion? Yeah, I said rebellion. I'm not afraid to say the word. I'm ready. Did you? Yeah, check this out. So our we have negative 85 unrest just from all of our policies. So just try your rebellion now. Palpatine didn't crack the whip hard enough. I will not make the same mistake. Alright, so we're going to take the Teres system down here. So we're going to have both of our expansion arms moving out at the same time. Very sad. Alright. And I would like to get another world, but like they said, we should probably focus on building tall right now. That'll do the best that we can do, and then we'll put our money into this system. Okay, so we just got fusion reactor. Now we can get improved deflectors, isotope refinery. Well, we have a lot of energy in the stars here, but I think that it makes sense to invest in the planet infrastructure since we have a lot of energy on the planet and it's cheaper. Let's see, it only takes 13 months. We'll go ahead and do that. So 8 months, even better. It got reduced. So 8 months left and we'll have energy 2. Now we have a choice here. So we have lights out in the mines. We found an old mining station around a planet drifting in orbit. It was surely used to mine the planet of its resources, but we don't know who or why. The technology within the station is very close to our own. We should be able to take hold of the station and have it up and running in no time, or we could always scrap it for parts. Let's scrap it for parts. We'll get 600 minerals, which will actually be really great for us in terms of being able to build things quickly. So we'll do that. And we'll take this opportunity with that to upgrade our ships and then to reinforce our fleet. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I've ordered the construction of 3 penetrator class corvettes because, you know, red penetration.
Yeah, trust me, I laughed at that one.
Yeah, I liked it. Okay. Acto, there it is. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate you. You know, ever since, and you probably hear this all the time, ever since Nico Rosberg became like somebody on the stage, I've seen that name more and more, but obviously you had the name for a long time because you're not, you know, just born or anything. But I guess whenever you see a famous person with a name, it makes you pick up other names that you see that are the same in real life. Very cool. Alright. Star Wars Celebration cosplay. Michael put that in the Discord. I'm way into girls that do the cosplay, so you have my stamp of approval there. Trying to get Brittany into it. She's not having it. Oh, here we have another continental world. Awesome. Awesome. So we're going to have a couple planets that we're going to be able to get. The Crag world is just barely habitable for us, but being stuck back here isn't going to be a big deal if we can get enough resources off of these worlds to build up our fleet. It will actually make us a compact empire, which gives us a lot of advantages as well in terms of defense and other things that we have to do. So, I mean, it's initially sad because I want to take everything, but when you put it into perspective, the size of the galaxy, even if we had all of these systems to ourselves right here, I mean, that's still, you know, 1/8 of the galaxy, and there's, I want to say, like, 11 empires out here, so we're not doing that badly. We have to keep it all in perspective. Alright, so we have Heritage Site. We just picked that up. Let's go ahead and get population growth plus 10%. That's a good idea, Seamus. He says that the habitability will not matter so much with all of our unrest suppression. So, good point there.
Well, how big is the planet?
My planet? Negative.
That's a crack world.
16. I haven't seen anything bigger than 17. Like, my home planet sucks. It really sucks. It's very sad.
I think you could get away with inhabiting it.
I'm a sad little man. That's what Jorgie would say, at least. Alright, we'll go ahead and build these two, and then let that build up and finish the rest. Actually, down here, we'll give him orders after that to build that. Alright, so we have monthly minerals plus 5 and the borehole, so now we're clipping along at 41 minerals a turn, which is actually really good for us, only having 4 systems under our control. I'm going to grab the Corvette hull points plus 100, because you can't overestimate how important it is to keep your little ships up as long as you can. When you're in those big fleet battles and you have a bunch of ships and they have a bunch of ships, the longer your little ones take that fire, the more damage your bigger ships can do. It seems to be, you know, like rudimentary, but some people may not pick up on that. And even though I want to build Star Destroyers because they're the greatest, and we are going to have Star Destroyers, having a really good support fleet is important in this mod significantly and pretty much in the game. So we got to do that. Alright, so now we have some mining stations to build at Terrazed down here. I'm so glad we haven't found any aliens that have cut us off yet. Of course, as I say that, I'm inviting them to just appear. Like right here. Oh, okay, we're good. We can see this. We have a binary star system. Doesn't look like it has any habitable worlds that I can see. So there's no Tatooine here, although that would be kind of cool. At this distance, wouldn't they look pretty similar in size? I don't know, maybe not. From a planet. Hey, what's up, Seb? It's good to see you. Let's see, we have at least 5 people in the multiplayer, and there's also 5 additional. I think we have 6 people. Somebody's not up there that should have been. So we have, we have 6 people in the multiplayer, and then there is, Gogo's in here because I don't see him there. Yeah, so we have 6 people plus 5 other empires that are out there. There's no fallen empires. It's just us, so it's going to be the best player that wins. And give me a second, guys. I'm going to show you this, because this is our trophy for winning. Do you remember the trophy?
I do.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
The one Gogo and I should have rightfully won.
Oh, well, it's up to the vote. If we don't actually get somebody, we gotta do that. So I'm gonna pull this up. This is the trophy that John Doe won last season for winning. So let me find it. Take this over here. Where did I save it? I don't remember. Was it in my clip art? Probably. Which means it could be anywhere. Alright. G-type star is amazing, I agree. Here, let's do this. If I search this details and by date modified, it'll be at the top. And now large icons, I can find it. Okay, I clearly didn't save it here, so I'm really not sure where the trophy is. That was stupid. Here it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the this is the Intrepid Dawn trophy that you get for winning. So if you win this season, we'll change it, and it'll say your name. So it would be Intrepid Dawn Season 3 multiplayer winner, and then or Season 4 multiplayer winner. And as you can see, Vader welcomes you with his open arms, standing on a Death Star. It really couldn't have been better. So that's the Intrepid Dawn trophy that you win if you win the multiplayer. It's real important. Everybody clearly wants a piece of this. Have the coveted trophy with their name on it. All right, let's get back into it. So we've detected. Oh no, we detected an enigmatic fortress, which I don't think is a big deal if you don't attack it, right?
No, it's just a headache.
But I can still colonize the system with it being there. I just can't attack it?
I'm not sure about that, but
Okay. Well then, we'll just have to do stuff. Where are they going now? Alright. I'm giving it automatic exploration orders. Alright, it's gonna handle that. Very good. I don't know why it didn't finish that system. It should have. Alright, let's take a look. So we have gravitic sensors, planetary inhibitors, basic combat rules. We'll do basic combat rules. And over here, naval capacity, military academy, off-world trading company. What does that do? Oh, that gives us energy. That's good. Supply hub improves energy processors. Huh. Look at the supply hub. 9 months on that. Discovery, a wondrous planet. Unbelievable. So we got a whole bunch of good stuff for that. That's excellent. Alright, so this continental world is actually a really special planet, apparently. Let's take a look at it. Oh, wow. It's really special, and we have to clear everything around it, essentially. Look at that.
it's not always a bad thing.
Yeah. But it is pretty cool looking. Oh yeah, alright, fine. I'll change it. It's just all the music I've licensed running together, John. Sorry about that. We can almost start colonizing this. Interesting. Engineering gained. Okay, we need to start immediately. So we'll go ahead and tell him to build that construction ship now. And then we'll finish the rest later. I wish we could go faster, but they're not gonna want to play faster. I play so much Stellaris that I really need to get it moving along. Let's go ahead and try a different one. Can you play the Imperial March? Not without... Well, yeah, kind of. Not directly. I can play a version of it. Let me see. There you go. I have now requested the Imperial March be played. Should hear it any second.
Goodbye monetization.
No, not that one. It's one of my royalty-free tracks. But most of his stuff like starts off incredibly low. It's a piano version. It's not my favorite. All right. So up here we have, let's see, quite a number of systems to charter. We're not doing that poorly. I think overall our empire's in great shape. I mean, we have a lot of minerals. We can upgrade Imperial Center now. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's increase our energy output, especially since we're just barely positive right now. I mean, this planet's going to go a whole long way to fixing that, but still. Alright, next month we can give him orders to finish it. We're getting 51 minerals a month, which is just amazing. At our size, we have five systems under our control, and we're making 51 minerals. It's pretty damn impressive, I have to say.
I assume most of it's from your planet, right?
No. Well, maybe. Let me take a look. Imperial Center is outputting 32 minerals, but overall we're gaining 51 per turn, so we've done very well. Actually, there's more than that. So what does it say? Produced 50 from effects plus 15 plus mineral exploitation 1 plus 5 plus geoscanners plus 5%. I like it. Ship upkeep is not killing us either. Alright, so Foundation Unity output is increased by 15% on all of our core worlds. There we go. So that's big. So you can kind of see what our traditions are. We get plus 10 engineering, plus 10 physics, plus 10 society, and plus 10 unity. That's really... And since that's core worlds, like as a Imperial Empire, if you set it up so that you eventually have like 10 core worlds under your control, that is a huge, huge bonus. Now, obviously in a small map like this, I don't think we'll ever really get to 10, but something to keep an eye on. Also, there's no way that Nathan up there having 10 sectors like 3 years into it is not overextending himself and killing his economy. I can't see how he would be able to pull that off. Alright, we have to have a plan here, guys, for what we're going to do in this sector. So I think that we need to focus on research. So because of that, we're going to build up here a science academy, a physics lab. Go ahead and build that. I'm also going to clear off, well, physics was the most important one. So I'm also going to clear engineering, because the engineering is huge. Engineering leads to bigger ships, which is military power, of course. We lost a comet. And it's left the confines of the system forever. I'll take the physics. Alright, what did we just get? Corvette hull points, that's big. Now building build speed plus 25, autocannon, a railgun. I'm gonna get railgun. I don't really care about the building build speed. Our people grow in so slowly that build speed hardly matters at all. Defensive damage, slave army, or empire leader capacity. Let's go with defensive army damage, because that may become an issue. On such a small map like this, it completely changes how I have to play. Like, I have my preferred that I play, and then there's other stuff that I do. Hopefully we have assist research.
Nathan.
What's that?
Plus with Nathan up there, he's probably going to come for you.
Probably. Yeah. I think that him taking out the captain would make him pretty satisfied.
Speak of the
Hello.
devil.
Hey there. Are you coming to attack me?
No, I'm not a warring species.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a warring species.
So what's going on?
Don't know, but I think it's funny how you think my economy's overextended.
It has to be.
It's not. It's growing rapidly.
What do you mean rapidly? How many minerals do you make in a month?
62.
See, I have like half the systems of you, and I'm pretty much making the
Okay.
same.
Two systems next to me both have 16 plus minerals.
That's what I mean, like you're cheating. That's okay. I mean, you know, if you get the
I got
trophy,
really,
the trophy
really
is going to have an asterisk on it if you win. So, just saying. Yeah.
Ooh, destroyers.
Nice. All right, let me look at the chat. What's going on here? Can you be a general? Yeah, if we don't have another Patreon or sponsor join, you can be a general. It's fine. You have a great night, Michael. Thanks for watching. Let's see, Colin, enjoy the Empire for the spark that
Well,
might...
anyway, I just wanted to clear that up.
Okay, he just came in to say that his economy is just fine. Before you go, tell us about your Empire. What are you playing as?
I'm playing an Empire based off of Stargate as if the replicators made the Wraith. Basically, they're slaves, but the Wraith can't live without them, but the replicators can't live without the Wraith.
So basically, what you're saying is it's complicated. All right.
Yes.
Got it.
It's very complicated.
All right, send down Kairu after you get up there. You might have to move him down yourself.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Oh yeah, Red. Go ahead. I forgot. That's your favorite thing.
I know.
All right. What's up, Kairu?
Hey.
Hey, welcome. We have pulled you into the channel to have a conversation.
Uh-oh.
So let's take a look at the map of the galaxy. So tell us, where is your empire located in general terms?
Beta Quadrant, the southwest. See the jetty out part that's like west-west?
Yeah?
The one with the 3 stars?
Yeah?
I'm basically closing in on that whole branch from there to the core.
Okay. No, I don't see that.
Uh,
Where do you say, the southwest of the galaxy?
yes. Or no, southeast, my bad.
Southeast, okay. So the 3 stars that... Okay,
Yeah.
I see them.
The whole way to the core.
Oh, nice. Good for you. You didn't get blocked in by any, like, really scary planets that want to eat you. Okay.
No.
So tell us about... No problem. Tell us about your empire. Who are you playing as tonight?
Are a spiritualist empire this time.
Okay.
I'll kind of break away from my normal materialists, and I don't really have a direction yet. We endorse slavery, and we're also heavily militarist.
Okay, is it built off of any specific...
Nah, I prefer to stay original.
Okay, so it's something that you created. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is
I
your
think-
what is the portrait from?
It's the Humanoids DLC.
I see. All right, excellent. Very cool. Well, I wish you luck, friend. You want to
Thank
send
you.
down John Doe?
To the depths.
All right, there he goes. That's his favorite thing. What's going on, John? Good to see you.
Hi.
Hey. So we want to ask you about your empire, since we're having a little bit of a lull right now. We are killing the pirates that are in my sector. That's what's happening right here. They have to... They'll never get through our shields. We'll be fine. Anyway. John, where in the galaxy is your empire located?
Okay, do you see the south, and do you see those two, like, branching out,
The huge ones?
systems?
Yeah.
Yes, the ones at the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm at the one on the right.
Battery low.
Okay, very cool. So John is over here. And tell us about your empire, John. What is it based on?
It's pretty much the same thing I had last game.
But I don't remember, and people that are just watching this need to know.
Okay, it's called the United Nations of Earth. It's a more well-rounded
Charging
empire
battery.
that I like to... that lets me play multiple scenarios. Like playing a peaceful game, or playing more of a military game. I can do all of that.
Okay, very cool. Alright, so we've come in and attempted to kill them. It looks like our starbase has already taken that out, so we're going to go finish them off. I don't know where the pirates came from, but it will not be tolerated. Alright, very cool. So that's awesome, and I look forward to seeing you on the galactic stage in the event that I can ever beat the 15k aliens that are keeping me bottled up.
Don't worry,
So-
I might die too.
Okay.
I still got a system.
Alright, well, there's plenty of AI empires that we can come back on, so that's always good.
Yeah.
Alright, Red, do your thing.
To the depths.
He sends him back. Alright, now I need Alpaca, please. Hello, Alpaca.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. First off, I want to apologize to everyone. I am so sorry about this morning. My microphone just got complete crit hit from Windows Update. So we will be continuing the Saturday mornings with Alpaca Sunday morning tomorrow.
So that will be at 10 a.m., guys, tomorrow. So check that out with him. He does Kerbal Space Program, which is a lot of fun. You can actually sign up for that on our forums. So if you haven't done that already, please take a look at that. You can make a character. Do you want to tell them a little bit about what it is that you do on Saturdays?
Every Saturday we have a stream from Kerbal Space Program. We have our own career starting off the Alpaca Space industry, space program, sorry, and you can, or together as we go out, we explore the galaxy or the solar system, and we have an open system so that you guys can come in and create or apply to have your own Kerbals put in the game. Then we can use them to put posts off for satellites, exploration missions, you name it, you want it. In fact, you can even post your own missions for us to do.
Absolutely. Add us. You can join the community lounge over there anytime you want, and it's an open community lounge. So these places in the Discord are here for you guys. That's why we set them up. Awesome. Well, that sounds really cool, Alpaca. So, do you have a specific mission set up for this week? What are you guys going to be doing?
Well, we just managed to get into orbit around Kerbal. So at this point, I'm thinking we're going to try and aim for one of the Kerbal's moons, probably Minmus or the Mun, and try to get some more science. We are desperately in need of some more science.
All right, that sounds awesome. So now that we've got that out of the way, guys, definitely check that out. His stuff is awesome. We had a raid by Nick Nimmin. If you know him, he's a YouTube help guru. He sent his entire stream over into one of Alpaca's streams, and it was fantastic. I think we were up to like 50?
I think we had
people?
30 people.
Yeah, something like that. For a Saturday morning stream, pretty cool. And definitely check that out. I'm going to get robots now. All right, so on to the business at hand for Stellaris. Where are you currently located?
Well, that is something you're going to just have to go and find out. And I'm hearing from my local sources that you might have some trouble finding anyone.
I'm not going to find anyone, so just tell me which part of the galaxy, north, south, east.
I'm in the Delta Quadrant.
He's in the Delta Quadrants. He's over here. I think that you might be the only person over there, so you might actually be in good shape. I mean, there's probably
I am
AIs
the only
around you.
person over here.
Yeah.
I pretty much control the entire Delta Quadrant at this point.
That's nice. I don't have nearly as much. You know, over here we're not jealous though or anything. We're very thankful for what we do have. And that. Tell us about your empire.
I do
Who
hear
are you
that
playing
it's
as?
not that much. So I decided to take a leaf from my last one. I
Okay.
am Facebook. with or governed on our home planet of Sol by Supreme Leader Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay.
We are a robotic race that has put humanity into servitude, and we are expanding across the galaxy looking for people to join Facebook.
So essentially, what you're saying is that Facebook became sentient because it had all of our information and pretty much knew how to become us, and that's what you are. Or maybe I guess they downloaded themselves into Facebook at some point to live forever.
Either or, yes,
Yeah.
one of those two things. But yeah, we do have humans. They are subservient lesser species on our world.
Of course, because Facebook rules all with an iron appendage.
Exactly.
All right, very cool. All right, man. Well, I wish you luck up there. Hope it goes well for you, and hope you don't get boxed in by a 15k hostile planet.
Oh, well, in fact, actually, I think I am the one that's probably going to be winning that trophy today. Not to toot my own horn, but the first system that I landed upon to colonize, which I currently have colonized, has plus 50% food, plus 100% unity, plus 100% defense army, and plus 35 build speed and reduced build cost.
Wow.
Yeah, so good luck.
Wow.
And
He wants the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that. He's pretty much said he's going to get it. We'll see if that plays out. All right, Red, go ahead and do your thing.
Back to the depths.
We had his little scream as that went on, so that was fun. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Chris? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we're having some fun. We're playing Stellaris. Stellaris is one of those games that you can crack open a beer and just sit back and relax because nothing happens quickly, but it is fun. It's like Texas Hold'em. What do they say? It's do you know that saying, Red?
I have no idea what you're talking about, so no.
Okay. Texas Hold'em. What is it? Poker is 99% sheer boredom and then a few minutes of absolute terror. Right? Because you're just sitting there until you actually have a hand that you want to play, and then those couple of seconds of agony, whether or not you've won a hand or what your opponent has, is pretty rough. So that's kind of what we're going through here too. All right, so we've upgraded our fleet at Imperial Center. Our Admiral Snell has done an excellent job, and he's only 54. I think that we actually live pretty long now. We have robots. Okay, that's a big thing. So let's go ahead and get fusion missiles next. Go ahead and do that. So that's 4 months. Actually, yeah, 1 month on planetary capitals. We're actually doing really good with our research. You can see we have it all up to 14, which is, like I said, for the size of our empire, this is a really big deal. Continue to expand as much as we can. All right, so we have just surveyed this planet as well, as you can, or this system. You can see it's a class M giant. It's basically a red giant star. Very pretty. And there's a binary system here. There's another one over here as well. And actually, I think whenever we look in space, single star systems are fairly rare. Just part of the reason that people theorize there might be a dwarf star about a light year away from us that's part of our system. Hasn't been found yet, but it would be very difficult to find it. But it would certainly account for some of the Oort cloud activity. I don't know. I mean, some people would put their nose up at that, but I think that one of the best parts of science is that we always have to be willing to be open-minded to things that we don't currently know. Hyperdrive 2, we'll go ahead and we've got that. So now we have auxiliary fire control, UV laser, or disruptor. We're going to get the UV laser and continue along our laser path. Now we have fortress, naval capacity plus 30, or biolab 2. Let's get a fortress, because that's going to upgrade our current... Or no, that does not upgrade. Okay, that's a defensive building. We'll get the biolab because we're going to need to work on our science, because we're not going to be able to expand that much. Alright, excellent. Imperial fleet is ready to upgrade as well. So we have gone ahead and done that. Looks like they're up to 438, which is not bad for this point of the system. So essentially, as long as we don't attack the enigmatic fortress, we should be okay. We have just found somebody in the Java system. How did they get here? Okay, it's an alien. At least I thought it was an alien. It says it's an alien. I don't know what this is, and I don't think I like it. Maybe you guys are able to recognize this as somebody's ship. I don't think that this
I know
is
what that is.
What, you know what that is?
I do indeed.
Uh-oh. One of my scientists died. Oh, it got too close to the fortress. Okay, so it is hostile. Crap. You dick. He told me it wasn't... Nathan told me it wasn't hostile, so I just threw away one of our scientists' lives. That's okay.
Yeah, I told you it was hostile.
I thought it was only if you attacked it. Damn. Okay, well that's okay, because, fine, because that way we don't have to pay him anymore. So... You know, you always have to see the positive part of this. So let's get the Serrano metal armor real quick to give us a boost on some of our ships. We'll go ahead and continue to upgrade these at Imperial Center. Alright, our construction ship needs orders. Let's fill in these mining stations, followed by outward expansion. Our other construction ship up here is getting very close to being ready to expand, so we'll go ahead and do that. We should really spend some of our minerals and do some things, so we'll upgrade our planetary administration to a planetary capital. That will be a big deal. And we have some energy, so we're going to go ahead and clear the rest of the tiles while we can. Let's see, everything else is looking good, so we don't really even have to worry so much about energy or food right now. We might not even use those tiles for that. I think that it's more important for us to focus on physics and some of the other stuff that we can do. So I'm just looking at some of our options here, because there are some really great buildings that cost a ton of things like this. For example, the nano fabricator, plus 20 is just amazing. I want that, but I can't afford it yet, but one of these days we'll have it on some planet. So I think up here we should just build an engineering lab. So we'll go ahead and do that, and this guy will work it. And actually, what I want to do is build some robots. So let's build 2 robots. Build one here and one there, which will cap the planet for now. And then I want one more, because I basically want to switch out all of the humans on this world for robots, anyone that's doing a menial task. So let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, so here, this guy needs to be taken out too. So as soon as I get another place, I'll build another robot. So we'll have 4 robotic populations working that, and we'll leave the humans to do the actual interesting things. So that's our plan for Imperial Center. It's coming along nicely. We're doing pretty well with our economy, all things considered, with the deck stacked against us as it is, so to speak. All right, so we got the Serrano metal armor, which will be good for all of our stuff. Now we have shipyard build speed plus 10%. I'll take it, because the ships do take forever. That can really be the difference in a war if you can get a reinforcement at a critical time. Go ahead and upgrade all of our ships here. And you can see we're still at 448, but I think that it's a strong 448. Actually, this is not upgraded at all. I thought we had improved deflectors. Let me go take a look at our ship designer. I thought for sure we did. No, we don't have improved deflectors yet. But we do have the increased fusion reactor and the better hyperdrive. We really need better than chemical thrusters too. And we can upgrade all of our ships once we get that. So the Theta Menace is actually a research project. We're going to do this because I want to meet them. I have a feeling that's probably Red. Or not Red. I have a feeling that's Nathan, MZ. So Red, talk to me. What can I do to convince you to play with us again on Saturday nights?
I really can't. I mean, I'm working most of the time, so I pick up double shifts for the Edge of the Empire thing.
Yeah.
So I had to make a choice between Saturday nights or Sunday nights. So once we finish with Edge of the Empire, I'll probably come back to Saturday nights. Okay.
Understood. So energy credits, engineering, physics, and society is increased by 25% on our capital world. This is increased to 75, or 50, and 75% if we have researched the colonial centralization, galactic administration technologies, respectively. That was a huge, huge thing that we just did. Let's take a look and see what that did for us on Imperial Center. That's not Imperial Center. Here we go. Alright, so we have centralized government. Look at that. Energy credits plus 50, engineering output, physics output. Our research has increased significantly, and it makes sense now for us to focus on those things. So I might even take off the other stations that we have here as not necessary.
Greetings, sir.
What's up? Ah, did I meet you? The replicators. Very nice. Will not be held back, replicators. Alright, so I see your little empire up here, and I am going to call it little, because it's not much bigger than mine, and I'm not...
No, not anymore.
Well, oh, did you get smacked down?
No, just if I want to keep any usage, I can't go too big.
That's true. Alright, so we can see the replicators are up there, so we're pretty much locked in here, but what's nice is that they can't get onto our spurs down here, so we'll have these to ourselves, which is always an advantage. Do you have you met anybody else yet?
Yeah, one guy I locked out. Go.
Okay, Go's above you or behind you?
No, he's right next to me, in that little wing that you see right there.
Okay, so that's Go. So all of us are pretty much looking for allies and things like that. So let me take a look at your species again. You are a autonomous service grid. What does this mean? Okay. Organic pops residing in servitor civilizations are concentrated into space-efficient living spaces, where they can be properly cared for. As a result, crowded planets that are taken over by servitors will have some organic populations removed from their tiles as a, I suppose, humanitarian way to be like, be gone with you. Back to the depths. Alright. Very cool.
You said you wanted company, so I came in here again.
No, I'm good. Actually, Red, you can do your thing.
Back with you.
Okay, so Red has kicked him out of the studio. The recording studio is better. I like this. Tim, please go back to the Ewok song. No? We're just gonna go through whatever we have. Let's go to the next one. We'll see what that is. We're gonna play Across the Stars classical theme. I like it. Shipyard building speed plus 10% was just completed. Now we have flak battery, hangar bay, or destroyer. We're gonna get destroyer. I know you guys are like, yes, destroyer. 9 months on that. Hell yeah. Did we have a whole bunch of saved? Yeah, we had stored energy or engineering. I didn't notice that. So that's gonna help us get that done quicker, which is a nice thing. MZ wants a non-aggression pact. It kind of helps me right now to have friends in the galaxy, so I'm gonna agree to this. And not that he could get over here, but it just shows that I'm willing to work with him. I think that if we work together with somebody else, we can win, and then maybe we can both get a trophy. Who knows? If you're in a federation with somebody, and your federation wins the game, you all get trophies. I know, everybody wants a trophy. That JPEG is sexy. It's not Star Citizen JPEG sexy, but, you know, I did what I could with it.
You should cut the trophy up into separate pieces and give one to each person.
Yes, that's exactly what I'll do. That was an awesome idea. Thanks, Red. I'll be like, you get a third of it, you get a third of it. Here you go. I was actually thinking about maybe having a real trophy made. So if the channel gets to the point that it's able to sustain my sustain this as my career and it's a business, then yeah, at that point we'll actually have like a real life trophy that I'd be willing to send to people for these. I think that could be fun. What do you think, Red?
I like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. We just need to continue to grow. I think we're on the right path. We're making great content here. You guys are clearly into it. So, all right. I don't know where he said Gogo was. He just expanded closer to him if he was back there. I can't imagine that Gogo wouldn't have had as many planets as he could. Gogo's a strong player. I don't know.
He's a heretic.
We'll have to keep an eye on that. Upgrade our fleet again. Hey, this time we actually went up to 486. That's better than we were, I think. Maybe. It's probably exactly the same. I can't remember. Alright, we have UV lasers. Good deal. Let's get Sentinel Point Defense, which will allow us to get a new type of ship, so we'll go ahead and do that real quick. 7 months on that. 5 months away from destroyers, and then we can really have some fun. I'm not 100% sure what the destroyer is in this. Let me just make sure that these are good. So we have our UV lasers. No, we don't. This is not updated. So let's do it ourselves. What's going on?
I'm gonna go AFK real quick.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna put in our UV lasers here. There we go. So now these are good, and down here it looks like everything else is upgraded. Just want to make sure that the ship is keeping up. All right, so we'll save our Annihilator class, and we'll come down here to our Penetrator class. It looks like that one has been updated. So that's good. Go ahead and clear that. We'll upgrade our ships, which should make a big difference. There we go. Look at that. We're up to 516. Alright, our construction ship needs orders. Go ahead and build those mining stations, and then come out here and build this outpost. Did we lose somebody here? What happened to that other science ship? Oh, it's on its way. It has to come all the way back across the galaxy because we had somebody die at the enigmatic fortress. I feel shame because of that. That was a poor decision. Or the Republic. Very cool. Mini trophies? Yeah, I definitely want to have a trophy though. Like I would totally be, like I said, if the channel is able to support this as a career, which I think that we'll get to at some point. I mean, you have to think about it. Even Shaq's channel is like almost 9 years old. It takes time to build a business. But if we get to that point, I'd be happy to put the money back into the product. I mean, I'm already doing that now. My time has a value to it. So when I am able to dedicate more of it to our cinematics, you saw the results. It's kind of fun. So the same thing, we'll just continue to push that out there. Alright, so while we do that, let's pull back up Imperial Center and see how we're doing. Did we get any of our robots yet? No, it doesn't look like it. And we're still clearing this stuff. We're going a little slow. Let me see if I can... I'm gonna ask nicely if we can go up the fast. Give me a second. Hey, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
I wanted to ask, I want to petition. Could we please plan fast?
Yes, we've been wanting that for a while now.
You've been waiting on me. I've been waiting on you. Oh, God, the communication's just not great. Okay, I appreciate you.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, guys. So we got fast now. There we go. It'll be a little bit more interesting. We can move. It's only slightly faster though. It's not like unplayably fast, but it's definitely better. So here we go. We've got our destroyer. Now we'll go ahead and unlock our mining complex 3 so that we can continue getting our minerals going. Let's go in and do a ship design with our new destroyer. So here you can see that we have the Arquindens class. Pretty neat. We have a couple of different choices. We have the Arquindens, or we have the Gladiator, or no, Broadside Cruiser. So, I mean, we'll make one of each. So let's go ahead and do the gunship, and then we should probably make an interceptor stern. Personally, I like having more weapons than just having 2 big weapons on this, because the more weapons you have, the better chance you have to hit, because each of these guns has a fairly high chance to miss. So let's go ahead and see, what does it suggest. Okay, so it wants me to go with all UV lasers and a railgun. I like that. I like that a lot. So this is not bad. We'll go ahead and throw in a reactor booster here, because that will give us a little bit of extra power. Yeah, I think we get a damage bonus because of that too. Yeah, excess power gives us 2% more damage. You might say, 2%, but 2% across your fleet when it does a lot of damage is actually a pretty big number. And we're going to need to go ahead and call this. Thank you for that. Our Quentins, I spelled that right off of your suggestion, Nathan. I appreciate you. We'll go ahead and save that. Alright, so the Arquindens class has been created, and now we will... Oh, we have a picket ship, too. Look at that, we have a Raider class. Oh, this was like the best part of Battlefront 2. I love the single-player campaign. I should play it again. So this is going to be the Raider class. Clear design, autocomplete. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to have a Sentinel point defense. And I'll tell you what, for this one we're going to switch it up. I'm going to have railguns and a UV laser. And the reason being, I want to have like a lot of different options in case we meet different enemies that we have to take out. So here it is. That's pretty good. I'll throw in a reactor booster. I think we're good. How much power usage? They have the same. Okay, very good. So we'll go ahead and do that. So that's the Raider class Corvette. And now we'll make another one. And we can make the broadside. It's the broadside cruiser, destroyer, whatever. And you can see it has an artillery bow on the front, so we'll put in a heavy laser. And this one we will give it the 2 weapons, because I think that's smart. So we'll go ahead and put in a railgun as well, so it has both. You can hit them pretty hard. We'll auto-complete the ship, and throw in a reactor booster, and we're good to go. So that's the broadside. I'm going to change the Raider up here. I didn't realize there was a picket ship stern, so we want to make sure that we are definitely getting the point defense into the fleet. I'll go ahead and put the reactor booster here as well. Save that. Alright, so that's perfect. Good to go. Alright, so now we have another type of ship up here. We can build another picket ship, but I'm going to actually leave that to be a dedicated function of the Raider class, because that is a pretty cool looking ship. So we're good. Let's go ahead back to our fleet manager. First we got to get this energy credits plus 5%. Yes, please. How much do we gain? Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. We produce 77, so 5% of that is a pretty big number. Go ahead and grab that. Over here we have monthly food plus 5. Ecology station. Or military academy. I'm going to get military academy. Alright, our construction ship needs orders. Go ahead and build that station, followed by this outpost. And Imperial Center is getting pretty close, I think, to being ready for us to move. Okay, let's go ahead and move this guy off. There we go. So we've done that. Can put him on a research. Do we have any more robots that are in yet? No, but I do want to put a robot here. So let's do that. Alright, perfect. So we have 3 more robots that should be growing in. I thought we were supposed to have 4. Maybe I'm missing one, maybe one ran away. I don't know. Okay, but that'll also give us some people that we can move off onto another world when we colonize it to build a population pretty quickly. I think we're at the point, guys, that we're going to have to do that. So let's go ahead and call up a colonization attempt here. We're going to go to this world. Kind of sucks because we're going to have to terraform the crap out of it. But it's a wondrous planet. And there's some very interesting stuff here. Let me just double check what... Okay, I think we're going to go to Avalon instead. 1, I can develop it faster. And 2, I want to make it a resource planet. There's a lot of resources here already. And then we can come in here and hopefully get even more. So I'll put this right here. Call that Avalon Prime. You guys can rename that planet. Go ahead and give me suggestions. Off the wall, but Star Wars related, will make me happy. I'm not going to go with all of the standard answers like Naboo and Scarif and stuff like that. Find something for me that I might notice from, or I might know what it is from Star Wars, but be slightly off the beaten path. I think that'll be more fun. Let's go ahead back to Imperial Center. Oh, there we go. Trying to see the surface. We can upgrade our mineral plants, so we shall do that. Actually, let's put him over there. Oh yeah, 16. There you go. We're building in this robot. This guy needs something to do. Let's go ahead over here and give him some sociological campus, I think. Tile restricted. This is non-tile restricted. Yeah, so we want the tile restricted. You get a bigger bonus from that. Go ahead and do that. That's good. Alright, that'll grow in very shortly. Our construction ship needs orders again, so let's tell him to go ahead and build all of this. So we'll pick up these minerals, energy, and physics, and then down here we have the Malay system, which is pretty cool. Alright, so our next choice is this. Monthly influence increased by 1. Heck yeah, we're up to +5 influence a month. That's a big deal. And the plasteel armor, robot modification, or space torpedoes. Let's go with space torpedoes. Alright, go ahead and research that. After they're done with that, we're going to send them back to do all of our special projects throughout the stars. So if I have the science ship, you can kind of see there'll be a bunch here. There's ones here, here, here. There's some anomalies we can research. I just wanted to make sure that we got everything surveyed that we could possibly expand to before we worried about that. So, very good. Ah, John has finally found a world to colonize. Well, that's what happens when you make exotic, weird races. Gamepad 31, did you miss anything? Only like 2 hours of the stream. Monolithic. Alright. So we're going to get 300 stored engineering, which will really help us pump out these space torpedoes. We're only a couple months away from everything, which is excellent. Our empire feels like it's going faster, because technically it is. Come out here and build these. And we're almost done down here at the Malay system. There's a planet called Rich Resources. There you go. It's a planetary ring. I like it. Alright, so our infrastructure is almost completely built out, which is really exciting. Okay, so our new robot is here. Let's go ahead and put him here. There we go. We're up to 14 and 13. Look at that. We're up to 59. Defensive pact. I'm going to decline the defensive pact for now because it doesn't help me. I can't actually get there to help him. Unless somehow he thinks that that will, you know, persuade somebody not to attack him. But I can't imagine that it would be, you know, an important thing for us. Here we got 26 months on this starbase capacity +1. I don't have any starbases yet, but I'm really considering it. Well, I guess technically we do have a starbase yet. Outposts do not count towards the cap because the Imperial Center one counts, so this one's going to count too. So we'll have 2 starbases. It's kind of important for me maybe to put one here, but anybody that can beat the alien menace is just going to wipe us off the map, so you got to kind of decide what you want to do. Mining station build cost, -22%. That would have been a great one to have a long time ago, but what we really need is an ion thruster. We need to have our ships move faster. They move as slow as molasses. Chemical rockets are not the future, guys. Alright, so let's take a look. So we have Endor, Iwaka, Batu, Bakura, Rebellica, Biss, not bad, I like that. Chandrilla, Jakku, Corellia, Naboo, retracted, what? Yavin 4. Alright, so this guy can't do anything else. Let's bring him back to Imperial Center to assist with research. I don't think I have that technology yet, but now that we know that we're going to need it to make them relevant, we'll go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to rename this planet to is going to be, we're going to call it Bakura. The truce at Bakura was one of the scariest and most interesting books I've ever read for Star Wars. Definitely not something that something that you expect. So there it is. Alright, so Imperial Center and Bakura, I like it. Thank you guys for your naming suggestions. And while we're doing that, let's take a look at the surface. Not bad, so we're gonna have to get rid of this dangerous wildlife. Oh, the other thing we can do, Imperial Center. We'll put it here. We have 2,700 energy credits. We can build that really awesome engineering nanofabricator. I want it. I want it like you cannot believe. Alright. We also have a Space Marine Legion, which will give us some pretty substantial bonuses, so we'll put that over here. Once we get the influence and money to put that down, but we're going to get the nanofabricator for right now. Look at that. Look at all of its majesty. Alright, so that's going to cover up 2 food, but that's not a big deal. We're doing it just fine on the food. And this guy needs something to do. So we'll put him here, because as soon as that's finished building, then he'll get that. Excellent. Alright, so we just researched ion thruster, which we need. So some illegal aliens have landed on one of our populations. We're going to jail them up and send them away, because we do not need them here, do not want them here. Alright, we just got the ion thruster. Now we can get mining complex 4. Probably really important. I'll go ahead and do that. Like I said, to continue to pump out those economic strongholds. After they're done there, we're going to have to send them down here to build this outpost. Just like he's going to come over there, and that's as far as our empire can expand. At this point, we need to focus on technology, we need to focus on planets, and then we need to focus on having a society together that can go and kick some ass. Let's see, does anybody hate him? He's closed his borders to an unidentified galactic... Oh, he's closed his borders to me? You dick. Or did I close my borders to him? I didn't think I did. I wonder if there's any way to see that.
What have I missed?
Everything.
Cool.
Go tell Nathan he's inferior to me. Jorgie has his mic off. What the hell? Jorgie, your mic's muted. Jorgie, welcome back. Are you gonna join us tonight? He's leaving me hanging. Alright. Because everybody had problems with the Windows update. Screw the Windows update.
I didn't get a Windows update.
Ha! Consider yourself lucky.
I will.
Okay. Then do that. Alright.
I will.
Yeah,
Thank you.
fine. Fine. Nice. I love to see the chat talking. Perch the Xenos. Damn right we will. Look at that. I've created a
Who said
national
that?
list for fervor. Who do you think said that? If you had to guess, who has the most messages that you've had to approve tonight? Are you?
Seamus Finnegan. off
Yeah,
the top
there,
of my
there
head.
you go. Yep, that's exactly it. Georgie, are you
Seamus
there?
knows-
Go into your Discord settings and make sure your mic is set up right. Like it's that you're using that. A lot of things got screwed up on audio today, and I don't know why. I think Microsoft is kind of like, yeah, you don't really need to, use your mic or anything. Fleet Academy, Naval Logistics Office, Hypercoms Forum, or Fleet Command Limit. Let's go ahead and go with Hypercoms Forum. We don't have anything to worry about. Like, I want to build the Empire to get us out of our current space, but I'm not competing with anyone right now. There's quite literally nothing else that we can do. So, we'll do this while we can. And this system is going to be cut off to us forever, because it's going to be a long time until I am able to take on this fortress over here. Alright, so we're just finishing that up. Let's see, Baccarat looks like it's going to be finished by in about 2 years or so. Sure, you have the mod. It's the mod we've been using.
Can you hear Jorgie?
No, can you hear him?
No, I can't.
I was looking at something he typed.
Oh shit.
Here. Yeah, did somebody accidentally mute him? No, you shouldn't be able to. He's an admin. He doesn't even understand the power that he wields. Like, seriously.
Your destiny lies with
Hey,
you.
Gamepad31 is now a member of the Intrepid Elite. Obi-Wan knew this to be true. Thank you very much. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot, guys. So I have a subscribe graphic. I made this. It's Battlefront 2 style for the channel. I hope you like it. It seriously, it took me like 8 hours one day to learn how to make that. And then that was a lot of fun. And also, if you're just joining, this is something I'm supposed to do at the beginning. My name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so now that I've gotten that out of the way, things I was supposed to do at the beginning, we can actually start. Alright, Imperial Center is ready to upgrade. Let's see, we can upgrade our physics lab, which is nice. We have this guy, which can come down here and do some mining construction for us, which is good. And now these guys are all grown in, so pretty much Imperial Center is capped right now. We have one more spot for a robot, so once I move somebody else, I'll build a robot once Baccarat's finished. Bacura, I don't know how you say that. Research alternatives +1 or improved deflectors. I'm gonna get research alternatives +1. Like I said, the reason being I'm not really in a hurry anymore. I know that there's not another empire that can attack me, so I'm gonna focus on infrastructure building and science before I focus on military. Essentially, once our technology's there, we're gonna have a quick military build-up, and then we're gonna go take this and break out of this sector. That's the thing. I want to make sure that I get there before Nathan, though. And since we're keeping an eye on him, and he's inferior to me, because his technology level is very inferior, that should be good. Alright, so our
I have made
construction...
a mistake.
What's that?
I'm playing my own game right now, and a war in heaven just broke out.
Oh. So...
I either have the xenophobes or the xenophiles, and I don't want to do either.
Rock in a hard place, that is. Jorgie, go ahead and join us. All you have to do... Hey, I hear him! Finally!
Yeah, I hear him.
Alright, well, let me see if I can fix you, because you're as quiet as a church mouse. I have you all the way up. Can you pull the mic closer to your face, or boost your gain, or something? Okay. Welcome, Jorgie. Go ahead and join us. We're using the same mod pack we have been. There's a bunch of empires that Alpaca made that are sci-fi related that you can join. And since they were played by a captain level AI, they should at least be somewhat competent. In theory.
I don't know if I... Yeah.
You don't want to play?
No.
Would
I'm
you-
downloading everything now.
I thought you already had our multiplayer mod.
I had the old one. and then you changed it before.
What old one? The 1.6.1?
Yeah.
Okay, well this is the one that we're using going forward until we get a really nice, good, stable build out there with most of the same things.
Yep.
And the reason that we do this, guys, just so you know, there's nothing worse than having a saved game that you're playing and then an update comes out for Stellaris and half of the people upgrade their mods and the other ones don't, and the other ones are just broken forever, and you can't continue your saved game because there's like one mod that's just not working that's completely essential to your game working. And then sometimes people take weeks to upload their mods and you're basically not able to play during that time. Alright, near miss. Scientists on Backer were surprised to register an immense solar superstorm bypassing the planet. It could have caused widespread and irreparable electric damage. Wow. Such a possibility heads over our day, every day, terrifying. Backer has a new saying, you only live once. Population growth speed. We'll do governing ethics attraction -10. I don't care about that. Alright, so we're good. We don't have anything else to do. I'm gonna move I'm gonna delete this construction ship. It'll get us, yeah, it gave us an energy credit back. He has nothing else to build. We'll keep one here and we'll move it to the Jabba system, so as soon as we've taken the aliens we can ensure that we get that next. Otherwise we're gonna have to go to war with our dear friends Nathan and his peoples. Alright. Yeah, so that's why we do it. So if you take all the mods that you're using, you create your new mod in Stellaris, so you go up to your launcher, click new mod, put in that information, whatever you want to call it, whatever. It creates a folder in your mod pile, and then all you need to do is go back through your mods, find out, you know, like what their name is, you search for it in your Steam library, you find it, copy those files and paste it into your new mod, and if you paste all the stuff that you know works together, then you'll be able to play this. So that's essentially what I did here to ensure that we don't have those issues going forward. Okay, now we have food output +10, leader capacity, or edict cost, slave resource production. We're gonna get the empire capacity. There's only 4 months on that. Looks like we just picked up research alternatives +1, which is big. Now we can do energy, plasma thrower, auxiliary fire control, or improved reactor booster. We'll go ahead and do the auxiliary fire control. I think that's pretty neat. Makes more advanced calculations and increases the accuracy. Now we have a new tradition, so we can get the our naval capacity +1. Doesn't seem that helpful.
Alright, I'm gonna head out for now.
Okay.
So, thanks for having me in here.
Alright, thanks Red for being a part of this.
Yeah, have fun.
Alright, thank you. This is bad. So Nathan has now... He's angered me greatly. As you can see, he has he somehow bypassed this 15k planet. Oh no! Damn it, it was not... Oh no, it is hostile. It wasn't hostile for a second. He got past it, and he colonized this next world. He has just caused hell and damnation to rain upon him. He has not understood what he has just unleashed. Let's go ahead and get the Imperial Guard. The recruitment cost will be important. Then here we have Droid, Robotic Assault Army, Plasma Thruster. Let's get the thrusters because we need to really be able to traverse a little faster than we do. Oh, this sucks, Jorgie. We just basically have to go to war now with with Nathan. There's no other way around this. I'm gonna immediately break our non-aggression pact. Alright. Just so he knows that colonizing that world when he has all those other options to get out has caused me an issue. And I'm gonna put a claim on it too. That's how much this has bothered me. The human supremacy movement has been found that as well they should be. Our nationalist pride better swell up here. Make a claim here, Nathan. You think you can take that? Well, I want it back. I've made my claim. Alright, he's inferior to us. We need to push the advantage. Here we go. The Pucular Dreadnought and the Manador. Oh yeah, Republic ship sizes? We'll get that. I don't know if I can get that immediately or not, but it's good for me. What else do we have? Planetary FTL inhibitors. Yeah, we'll get that for sure. That'll help because I'll be able to set up some traps for him where he can't come into our system after we have declared war. Okay, so now guys, now things are going to get a little more exciting. Go ahead and move him up to the Java system. Very good. I think as a test we should see if we have... We'll send... I don't really want to lose the fleet. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we do. Let's go back into our ship designer. So we're ready. I mean, I just have to build them up. I don't know if I can get 15k with what we have. But let's go to the fleet manager. See if I can. Alright, so we have these. We also have the destroyer classes. Alright. I want to have 7 of these. 3 of these. I need more fleet limit. So go ahead and reinforce that fleet. Alright, so we're building all of those right now. We'll see what that takes us to. I'm going to very quickly level up here. Alright, very good. And this is almost done, this 20 fabricator. Alright, Baccarat is up and it needs colonists, so let's go ahead and forcibly relocate some stormtroopers. Resettle. Okay, so we're going to take these guys that are on the tiles doing nothing and bring them over. Forcibly relocated stormtroopers to more advantageous positions. There we go. Go ahead and resettle those pops. And then on Imperial Center, I want to build another robot. Okay. Good. Now on Baccarat, I want to make sure everybody's in the right spot. What does this actually do? It doesn't tell us. Natural Wonder. It doesn't seem to give us anything. Maybe there's something special I can build there. I don't know. Alright, instead, let's have them focus on important stuff. We can also build robots here, so we're going to start building some robots. We have 1, 2... We have 3 spots, so I need 3 robots. So we'll put them on these minerals, and then we'll have everybody else work human-like activities. So switch this guy over to here, because that's more efficient. Done building robots. We'll go ahead and build over here a food complex, a farming complex. Alright, we'll do that after we've leveled up. So as soon as we get these populations built in, we should be good. So we'll let that go. Let's see, what do we have over here? Army assault damage, army morale, unity output, and magistrate. Influence storage capacity plus 50. That's kind of cool. Let's go with army assault damage. I'm gonna make another claim on his systems because he's doing that. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, Nathan. Keep poking the bear. Alright, we're up to 1.2k, up to 1.3k. We have our ships rolling off the line. Now all of a sudden fleet capacity is kind of important to me. So now if we see those options, we'll grab them next time. Alright. Guys, just so you know, subs is a word that will get your thing from being set up there. I don't want people talking about sub for sub or any of that stupid shit that they do in chat, so that's why it's a globally banned word. When you make good content and you advertise that people will like that and that's how your channel grows, that's the best way to do it. That's all I can tell you. You know, I didn't have any special advantages. I never got any shout outs from anybody that was big. People think that's what you need to grow. No, you just need to... It's a long-term process. It's a very long-term process. It's not going to happen overnight. So it's one of those things that you have to understand going into it. For the first 4 months, I think it was, Georgie and I didn't even make any... didn't really do much at all, and then it finally started to come together for us. We just kept working on the content. If you watched our first videos, you would cringe. If you watch the videos now, I think they're significantly better, and we have a long way to go. So that's really the best way to grow your channel. Be consistent, do the best you can, and people will enjoy it if what you make is interesting, hopefully. Okay. Sorry, that's why they're not coming through. Yeah, that's right. All you need to grow on YouTube is a guy named Jay McBee and his amazing, amazing starships. Hell yeah. Thank you, Jay. Jay actually donated a TIE Defender to my channel today, so check that out if you haven't already. I don't deserve it, but damn, I'll be damned if I'm not gonna take it. So thank you so much, man. That was pretty cool. All right, so our Imperial fleet is ready to upgrade. Go ahead and do so. We're up to 1.6k. We're about 10% of what we need to take on the big bads over there. See how is Bakura coming in? Looks pretty good. We could do a little bit faster robot growth. That'd be good. All right, look at that. We're plus 40 engineering research. Our engineering research just went through the roof. We're at 71 engineering. I can't imagine that anyone else is getting even close to that. So now we can get cruisers. This is when things get really, really exciting. Only 12 months for us to get cruisers because we're at plus 71. That's the advantage of this. And we can move him over here to the food. Alright, so we're getting all of our backfilled resource bonuses, which is great. And then up here we can put another one of these big buildings. I just got the stuff that we need, so let's see, which of these do I want to build? So we have some really special ones. I think we could build the Space Marine Legion. Let's look what it does. It gives us army damage plus 10%, energy damage and weapon damage. It's totally worth it. So we'll go ahead and do that. The Space Legion is going to be right here. Space Marine Legion. It's Empire unique, has to be built on the planet, so it makes sense for us to do that. Very neat. Okay, and then over here we're going to have some new tile blockers that we're going to have to do as well. So we'll need to keep an eye on that. Now it's not fair because Nathan has a full-time dedicated spy line into my empire. Not just that he can see me, but he can actually like really see me. What's my favorite game? Well, it's got to be probably Stellaris at this point. I really like Star Wars Rebellion, but nobody watches it, and it doesn't make sense for me to play something at this point that I can't put on the channel because I spend all of my free time here. Improved deflectors, shields, hyperdrive 3. We'll get shields 11 months. Let's go ahead and upgrade the fleet. Oh, it's still building. What are we still building? Oh, look at all the broadside classes we're still building. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to get a lot bigger than 1.9k, and then once we start popping out cruisers, look out. 5 months until cruisers. Guys, and cruisers are awesome in this. Can you say Star Destroyers? I can say Star Destroyers, because I can say Victory Star Destroyers. Oh, yeah. Who here saw the new Solo movie, by the way? Anybody in the chat seen Solo? Fantastic movie. I won't spoil it, but one of my favorite Star Wars movies maybe ever. Really. It's second to The Empire Strikes Back, if you want to know how much that means to me. Jorgie, talk louder.
I said,
Alright. So are you getting into the game with us?
No, I'm trying, but I'm having issues with getting the mod, so I'm re-downloading it, and I'm going to try to reinstall it.
Okay. I have met Gogo. Looks like he's playing as the, what are they called? The Holy Guardians. Looks like, Stargate? I forget what they're called. The Gold, maybe? Gould? Not be hold back, holy childrens. That's right. So Gogo is actually, currently keeping him in check. It's good to see. He's equivalent to me. He's inferior, as he should be, but awesome to see that. So these guys, apparently, if you give them a wide berth, you can go right past them. I wish we had known this, because it would have been really helpful for us to start expanding in this direction. But now we're going to do it through the sword, which is better for the channel anyway. So we'll have to make sure that the engagement range is set very, very low for this. What's our choice? Aggressive, passive. Yeah, so we'll have the fleet on passive and try to get them past. And if we can make it past, we should be good. Alright, flak battery, droid, starhold, or hangar craft. Let's go ahead and get the hangar craft, because I know that we can unlock new things. So we just got our cruiser, and we're going to look at that in a minute. I'm going to wait till these researches finish. Autonomous bishops, plebeian cooperatives, Feudal warlords, naval capacity plus 50. Oh yeah. Core sector systems minus 2. That's rough. Oh, here we need these tile blockers. I think grab that. 11 months on that. Down here, afterburners, blast furnace produces plus 2 minerals. That's pretty big. Quantum missiles. Let's get quantum missiles. It's about to become relevant. All right, so our fleet is up to 2.5k. I think it needs to be upgraded again. No, good. What we do need, we're over our naval capacity. We need some naval capacity, like stat. Let's see, what can we do down at Baccarat? Don't we have a... We don't have a ship. I thought that this automatically can upgrade it. Go ahead and upgrade this to a starport here. Interesting. And then we'll also have our construction guys. Since we're here already, we can just upgrade this one. This one's going to be real important to us. Upgrade this to a starport, especially because I'm about to go to war. Alright, colony development speed, gravitic sensors. Let's go ahead and get the cold fusion reactor. We have all these big ships. Now guys, I know that you've been waiting for this. Here we go. Alright, so we have all of these different ships. We have our destroyers, we have our cruisers, but now we have the cruiser. And this is the wrong cruiser. Did I screw this up? I might have screwed this. Did I screw this up? I screwed this up. God damn it! Ah! Jergy, you have failed me for the last time. I didn't know that... I should have used the Empire Light mod.
Why?
Because I'm not going to have my Star Destroyers now.
That's your problem.
It is. It makes me sad. Maybe I'll edit the save game. Okay, well anyway, pretend this is a what we wanted it to be, and we'll be okay. We'll make this the ultimate utility cruiser. As you can see, it's got all the different stuff. I feel shame, but I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. It's okay. Just give it a random name, because the disappointment in my voice. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel the disappointment? Okay, broadside brow. We'll do that. That's really all we need. Auto-complete that ship. Put a reactor booster in there. We'll call it the Liberator. I think it's funny when authoritarian empires use names like that. Let's see, what does the artillery bow look like? This will just be big stuff. Alright, we'll make one of these too. Okay. Good enough. I'm so disappointed. Oh. I would have played as the Republic, but I'm already playing as the Republic. Maybe it should have been the CIS, because I know that their stuff works. Oh. I know. Everybody is sad. Alright. Trade deal offer. I didn't see it. So these are our two. We have a hangar core, and we have an... No, oh crap, I overrode the other one. Okay, one more. All broadsides. There we go. And we'll call it the Battle Lance. No, the Deliverance. I like it. Alright. So go ahead and do that, and we're good now. We have a new tradition. We can pick this up, which gives us naval capacity a little bit. We need a lot. We can also pick up a new Ascension perk. Let's see, what do we have up here? What's available for us? Galactic consumerism is actually pretty good. Empire energy generation goes up, especially because these ships cost a ton of energy. Let's see, Mastery of Nature. What do we get? Unlocks land clearance.
Hey Tim.
Yeah, it's up.
You've had no reason to declare war on me. I've been trying to give you those two systems, but you have yet to look at the trade deal.
Okay, well, hold on. 1 second, because this is going to be important. I have to pick this real quick. I don't know what we should go with. Imperial prerogative, executive vigor. What should we do? Nathan, I need your help. Preemptive claims.
I've been since you said, "Oh, he's Poke the Beast." I've been trying to give you the system.
See, look at you. You're such a consummate gentleman, and yet I'm still gonna kill you. Okay, just kidding. Let's see. Do you have a trade deal for me?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
There you go.
Look at you, so nice. See, look at it. He fears our. See that, guys? He fears our great might. Yes.
No, even before you built up your fleet, it's just like I've been trying to give that to you.
Right.
I had nothing against you.
Look at you. Thank you so much, Nathan. That was such a nice thing. Ain't that nice? Why, yes, ain't that nice indeed. Unfortunately, I still can't get there. I don't know if I want. Well, yeah, but I have to have.
No, if you warp your ship in there, you can go to Septus 7, and then you can just go straight to the warp point on the other side and get out of there without poking the 5K fleet right there.
Okay, let me see.
That's how I discovered you.
I see.
I went out and around the fleet.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this. We're gonna do this the manual way. Helm set a course. All right, thank you, man. Look at you being nice, especially because you still have a way to go up around Gogo that he can't get to.
Actually,
so.
I can't get. No one can get past that up there.
Oh yeah, is there something blocking you?
There's an either Drake there.
Look at that, guys. The chat is just going crazy. Look at that. We're kicking ass. Thank you. All of a sudden, the Empire. This makes up for the fact that I totally fucked up the mod. And I don't have, I screwed up my people. I should have used the Empire Light. I don't know why I kept telling people, no, you don't use the Empire Light. So, no Star Destroyer for me. But, I mean, we still have pretty damn impressive ships, regardless. So that's the thing.
Well, you kept on saying you're gonna kill me. I was like, but before we started the game, I thought you said we were gonna be allies this time.
We were gonna be allies until I thought you took my stuff, and then I got mad. And when I get mad, people die. Alright, here we are. Let's see if we can stay away from the alien menace. Yes. Alright, excellent. So that means I can now jump to the system, right?
How long does it take to put the mod into the mod file?
It depends on the speed of your drive.
Yeah, for you, it's gonna take a while.
Alright, I'll probably have to play with you another time then.
Okay. We gotta set up your SSD.
Yes.
Oh, wait, it's finally calculating it.
Hey, John has donated $2 to Captain Katarn. He is an angry man.
Although, even
Thank
it
you,
shouldn't
John.
take that long. Even on my 2 terabyte drive, it only took like 10 minutes.
Awesome.
It's even begun.
You know what's sad? On this stream, we have like doubled our Patreon amount for the month in donations. I mean, Patreon's brand new, so a lot of people don't know about it. But
I will. Oh, I thought you meant Patreon in general is brand new. I was like,
no.
I think so.
My Patreon is new.
Yeah,
All right.
that makes some sense.
Good. So if we can do this, then we can see that there's a path across. All right. So we're gonna bring our guy.
By the way, you're not gonna get very far down.
Oh yeah. What do you have?
Because there is a Gaia world with a massive fleet that does attack anyone that enters the system.
Where is that?
Just down that chain.
Okay. Well, we're
Like,
ready.
You see Bukhara? It's a system right to the right of that.
All right, Chewie, go ahead and join us. Claim your empire before Jorgi does. It is your destiny.
It's probably gonna be like 2 days before I can play.
it's taking that long? No, don't worry about Microsoft time. Don't you know that Microsoft time is wrong? Always.
I don't know. It says it says calculating, moving 16,000 items.
Yeah.
It says 0%.
Hey Georgie,
You'll be okay.
have you ever defragged that drive?
Probably never. Not even once. He has some old mechanical drive.
Yeah. Oh, old mechanical drive. Oof.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was free, so I can't complain too much about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
So
I don't even remember how I got a 2 terabyte drive in this thing. I originally started out with a 1, but now I have a 1 and a 2. And my SSD.
I still haven't figured out what does the Sorry, go ahead, Jorgi.
Oh, no, it says it's gonna take me more than a day.
It's wrong, though. Don't worry about it. It'll only take you maybe 12 hours.
Oh, you haven't figured out what does?
Propaganda array. Sorry, I'm trying to get a bite of this before it's frozen.
Oh, that, it tells you what it does.
Yeah, but, like, I've
Go
never
over
seen
it.
it. Is there a...
I think it might help inspire rebellions or helps you gain more influence from a rivalry. One of those two.
It doesn't... It just gives you society research, I guess. I actually thought maybe it was like Sins of a Solar Empire where it beams out.
Charge complete.
You know?
No, so it does just give you influence. Okay.
Alright, very cool. Alright. Isotope refinery. Yeah, we're gonna get energy because that's a problem. Here we go. Fleet Academy. Yeah, we should probably do that because we're having some problems there. Engineering lab. Damn right. So we're gonna focus on our economy again. Just because we can expand doesn't mean that we shouldn't follow the best practices that got us here, guys. So, take this, come out here and survey that system, followed by this system, followed by that system, and go right down the chain, as far as we can go. Alright, cool. So they have orders. Now, I think that he's sufficiently far enough away. Just to be sure, though, we should probably send them over here. And then
I probably initiated my self-doom by giving more systems, but well.
No, you'll be fine. Here, since you have proved your loyalty to the Empire, you can be a subservient robot race to us, but I think what you may have done was saved it, because Alpaca was in here gloating just a little bit ago, and it rubbed, never rub another man's... What is that saying, Jorgie?
Rhubarb.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Do you know what rhubarb is?
Isn't it like a plant?
Vegetable.
Yeah, it's a plant people make pies out of.
It's delicious.
It's delicious? I've never heard of it.
Well, in
I
pie.
hate it.
Jorgie would like it, then. For
We
sure.
have 2 rhubarb plants growing out back.
You don't like it at all.
Mm-mm.
It's too close to home. I see.
My
Alright.
parents love it. Oh, my dad loves it.
Very cool. I did not hear about Star Wars Theories Vader's web series. What is that? Anybody know? They just asked me if I knew about it. I do not. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this station. And here, I was gonna do the propaganda array, but apparently that doesn't really do anything. That excites me. Stellar lenses, on the other hand, gives us some research and energy. So I'll go ahead and do that. And anchorage gives us +4 to our naval capacity, which is also probably a fairly big deal. We'll do that. And down here we have another one that we can do. We can do a hyperlane registry, a disruption field generator, a communications jammer, or a crew quarters. Let's do... This is only for people in the system. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do shield hit points -20. I think that's probably... Oh, no, weapons range. There we go. Weapons range. So we figured out what we want to do for those. Now, deep core excavation produces an additional 1 unity. That looks like a really good thing, but I don't have any deep core excavators, so that would be kind of a waste right now, so I'm going to get the Nebula Refinery. Over here, we're going to continue to clear those star bases. We'll default to fleet supply, or naval capacity if we have the chance. How are we doing on Baccarat? Looks like they are ready to go. Yeah, I have not been managing this very well at all. Okay. So we're ready to clear this stuff. Let's go ahead and get that done. Some of these are super expensive to clear, but we need to do it anyway. We need to soldier on. What do we have up here? Nebula Refinery has been done. Let's go ahead and grab the improved strike craft for now. Go ahead and do that. That's good. Imperial Center. Upgrade that. Upgrade. Very good. Yeah, I wanted to switch this guy out here. Okay, there we go. So he's handling the farming duties, which are menial tasks, and we have another person available. Do we have any other special buildings that we can build here, that we want to build here? The deep core excavator. Doesn't look like it does anything terrible for us. We might want to do that. The Entanglement Bureau, however, is a pretty cool thing. The Eugenics Institute, really awesome as well. Ferromagnetic orbital teleporter. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is probably do the Entanglement Bureau, so that's not going to be long until we can get that. Let's see, what's our new physics research? X-ray laser. Heck yeah. Let's go all the way up to X-ray core. Alright, so it looks like... Go ahead.
Here you go, ally.
Oh, we're allies?
Well, I thought so.
Okay, very well. We have a non-aggression pact. Stand down, red alert. Jory, do you remember we used to do that?
Oh yeah.
Well, let me see if I can find this, guys. This is back from the depths. Hey, Taco Bowler is now a member of the Intrepid
We
Elite.
even had one person even watch our video.
That's right. I mean, it was crazy. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find my very, very old files for you guys, like some of the stuff I did at the very beginning of this channel, so you can see how much we've evolved. I think it's in the voice clips, but honestly, I mean, I may not even have it.
I gave you something to help make that.
Oh yeah? What did you give me?
Exactly what you need.
Oh, 3,000 energy credits. Look at him. Spirit of cooperation. And here I think that he's just terrified of all of my awesome. Which is understandable.
Not really.
No? You're not even a little bit, maybe?
You said you wanted to be allies, so I'm trying to be allies, but...
So allies do this? I see, I don't know. I don't ever play with other people. I don't like people.
Oh.
Okay. So this is good. You're teaching me the ways. Alright, we'll get our Entanglement Bureau. Very cool. Thank you for that. Awesome. So that's going to go in right there. And now we have a new engineering. We can get Starhold. We can get Cruiser Hull points. Engineering facility. We'll get that. That's 11 months on that. Oh my goodness. Have we got to the point that we can have spam stuff in our chat? Find hot girl for night. Link in my profile. Yes, that means that we're on the map, guys. If the channel is like doing well enough that spam bots are targeting you, you are somebody. Jorgie, you just became somebody.
I did?
Yeah. You didn't even know.
I've been lost all this time.
Yeah, he didn't even know he was somebody. See how that works?
I didn't think I could be somebody.
Someday, perhaps.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
You're allowed to laugh at Jorgie. We all do.
I love him now.
But no, seriously, he's a great part of the channel. Let me see if I can find this. I don't know what some of these are. These are probably like my raw files. I don't know if I necessarily want anyone to hear these. Chimera, KOTOR draft, test review, Thrawn intimidation or imitation. No, those are definitely from Peter. Podcast, Stellaris, X-Wing. No, I think that I probably changed to a different type of file structure. I probably lost it. Actually, no, I bet that they're in my archive. Let's go to my deep storage, Jorgie. You never want to go into the deep storage backup. And this actually is interesting because I don't remember ever doing this. Oh, here they are. There's all kinds of stuff here. Opening monologue.
I just met John Doe. He's below you.
Oh yeah? Very interesting. Excellent. Well, John, you want to bring him in here so that I can do some saber rattling? We do not care for your frivolous morality, John Doe.
Yeah, I can bring him in here.
Well, well, well.
Sorry, can you give me 1 minute? I'm in the middle of something really important.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, he's in the middle of... We shall agree. Oh, you... Oh, so... Well, yeah, I already knew the Holy Guardians. Okay, so we have met another empire. And he is bigger than me. So therefore... Oh, by the way, the whole... I just want to say this, because it makes me laugh. The Napoleon complex thing, not a real thing. Napoleon was actually, like, average size for his... Yeah, he was a normal-sized man for his time. So
it's
people...
just that British propaganda.
Exactly. Super annoying. Okay, let me see what we have on here. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just looking through this. Opening monologue, Admiral. No, those are definitely Jorgie's files. I guess I could just play the Intrepid. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. The Intrepid Dawn opening sequence. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is though. Maybe I don't have it. That would be really sad if I don't have that anymore. I'll have to go through this at another point. Oh, here's Red Alert, all hands to battle station. I'm pretty sure this is,
That's probably it. Or is that just the,
I think this is the raw audio. Let's try that. Audacity is gonna pop up here, I'll move it. I don't know if this is the one I edited or not.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations, come to the bridge!
Yeah, that's the one. I edited that because I took out the Picard. So it was, instead of Captain Picard to the bridge, it was Captain to the bridge. Alright, here we go. Back. Alright. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm sorry. I was just so excited about all the awesomeness. So we have a new one. What should we choose now? I guess we still need to work on infrastructure. We don't really have anyone around us that I'm worried about now. So maybe we should work on expansion, colony development speed, capital buildings, unity. Start with additional
Would you like to
colonies.
accept that?
Well, okay. Let me see what you got. Fine. I mean, it costs me... You're costing me influence. But I suppose it's alright.
No, I wish I could trade influence, because I'm making 7 still.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna go with commerce. Once again, I think if you have a economy where you can pull your 12, 15, 20k fleet out of port without going negative, you have a really good thing going. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna get gravitic sensors. I kept putting it off, but we definitely need to do that. And then over here, we're gonna get this resource that does explosive weapon damage. Sounds good. 3 months on that. Very good. Alright, very cool.
There you go, Tim.
Alright, what, you're giving me more stuff?
Yeah.
More minerals. I have lots of minerals. Thank you, though.
You may have lots, but you always need more.
Look at that. Look at the spirit of cooperation we've got going on here. Breaks your heart that I'm gonna have to eventually kill you. I'm just kidding, I won't do it. I'll wait a while.
Well, if we're ever in a federation and we all take over the rest of the galaxy, then we win the game together.
Oh, well then let's do that. Yes, let's win the game. Sounds fantastic. Alright, so I need to develop that planet ASAP. I've been like totally...
Because apparently looking at John Doe,
Yeah.
he's pretty large over there.
Well, he's large, but
our two
he's only...
spaces combined.
He's inferior to me.
Yeah.
He's inferior to me in fleet power, and he's inferior to me in technology. Inferior.
Yeah, for now, but he doesn't exactly have an enemy to conquer.
That's true. But he's not going to just make up the technological boost. That's the key to victory.
No.
People don't realize that. Your technology wins you wars. Oh no, we found another empire.
Oh, Alpaca's right below you.
Son of a bitch, he lied to me.
Yep, they lied. They said they were in the north, not the south.
Greetings,
They've been in an
Alpaca
alliance
Knights.
this entire time.
He said he was going to play his Facebook. Look at this. Bring him in here. Where is he? Bring him in. He must stand to answer for this.
Bring him in.
Yes. On the charge of sedition, I find you guilty, Alpaca.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm playing as Facebook. I'm in the far side of the galaxy. All this time you were reaching out with your noodly appendage and strangling me over here. So...
Are you talking about the Alpaca Confederacy, which is an AI?
Yeah, that's not Alpaca.
Oh, no, it's an AI. Okay. So that's
I
your
did create them.
That's your contingency plan. I thought that you gave me a huge ruse, and you knew that you were next to me the whole time, and you thought it would be funny to watch that.
No,
but that
I'm not that mean.
No,
Nope,
but John Doe did lie about his positioning.
He sure did.
So maybe he's the true enemy.
I don't know. I think either way, we've learned a valuable lesson here. We can't trust anybody.
Oh.
What is it? The wider the smile, the sharper the teeth. Is that the Ferengi saying? Something like that.
The wider the smile, the sharper the teeth.
You did that too well.
There you go. Oh no, the Thunder Flare was destroyed because we sent it into the Gaia world, which didn't like that.
Yeah, I told you it was going to be deadly.
That's okay, though. We had no other need for our scientist. He has fulfilled his purpose. And by taking himself out like that, he's saving the Empire resources, so I put those numbers into my calculator. It makes a happy face. All right.
Sure.
It worked out. Sometimes it just works itself out, guys. Yeah, no, we don't fire them. We just stop paying them, and then they leave on their own, right? Office space. It just works itself out. All right. Hey, Brian, this is a mod pack. It's available on my Discord. You can check that out. Link in the description. Guys, if you're interested in doing that, please check out my Discord. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We do all kinds of fun sci-fi stuff here, pretty much 7 days a week. If we have a day that I don't have a video, I apologize. I either had a real-life issue that came up or something else happened. So check that out. We usually have at least 10 a week, I would say, right, Alpaca? Because we do a bunch on the weekends.
Yep.
Yeah, probably at least 10 a week or so for you to watch and enjoy. And I'm trying to get even more serious into it, so you'll see more stuff coming out pretty soon. I'm trying to fill a different game every day. I was doing 2 of the Sith Empire for Stellaris, but I'm thinking about going to 1 a week on those and putting another game in that Wednesday slot. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what I'm able to record tomorrow. So that's really what's going to come down to. So Alpaca's going to carry our stream for tomorrow, and that'll be perfect. So check him out, 10 a.m. Let's see, what time is it? Oh man, it's almost 11. Okay, so here's the deal. 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, we're going to cut it off. So about a little over 15 minutes from now, if you want to run up there and give everybody a heads up for that, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Nathan or Alpaca, anyone? Jorgi? Okay, appreciate you. Okay, so he's going to go ahead. We got the fleet logistics, antimatter reactor. I need to focus more on this, guys. We're not doing well because I am failing right now. We need to get this stuff together. Okay, so Imperial Center, we're gonna lose if I don't play better. Let's go ahead and completely. What's that?
15 minutes and then we're tying it up. Is that what you said?
That's what I said. Yep.
Chewie is just joining in. Can we push it longer?
He can have 17 minutes.
All right. There's a hot joining request right now. I'm confirming it.
Actually,
sorry, what?
we'll go to 11:30. Go ahead and tell him.
Okay.
11:30.
All right.
Man, you guys in your Eastern time.
Yeah. Where are you again?
Idaho Mountain Standard Time Zone, so it's
Oh.
only 8:43 for me.
Idaho. Man.
Yes, Idaho.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. So John, we meet at last.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. So here you are over here doing your
Liar.
No, he's where he said he was. He said he was on that far one over here.
He told me he was in the north.
Yeah, I was joking, then I told you.
Oh, well, you kept on saying you're in the north. I never heard that you're actually in the south.
Okay, so we're gonna set up this planet to be a resource planet. We're not gonna care at all about what we do to the planet. We're gonna wreck this planet, guys. We are gonna wreck this damn planet. That is the goal. So we'll have a mineral processing plant and have tons and tons and tons of mineral processors. In fact, if there's something that we can do that will destroy life on the planet, we'll probably try to do that. Requires rare minerals on the tile. Do we have any rare minerals? I don't think we do. We don't. Ah, I've met the Deccan Kairu.
So have I.
Okay. Excellent. Will not be held back, Kairu. Looks like everybody is just becoming acquainted with each other. Allow myself to introduce myself. Alright, bring him in here.
Yeah, I'll let you see everyone.
Okay, bring him in.
Very well.
Goodbye, John.
Hey, this is my favorite. He's inferior. You're supposed to say back to the depths with you. That's what Red does. That's like his favorite thing. Alright, what's up,
I'm
Kairu?
not Red. I didn't know.
We meet again at last. Which doesn't make any sense. I think we should just say a whole bunch of things that don't make sense tonight. That would be fun. Okay, so first, I can't help but notice that you have spent all of these credits on this opulent chamber and yet your people lay in squalor. You're inferior to us. You may have a lot of space, but you clearly don't know how to use it. I mean, your decoration taste is questionable at best. But, man, I think the Galactic Empire could do well here. We need slave races, so...
Focusing on inward perfection.
Inward perfection. I see that. We should focus on growth.
Yeah.
Alright, so Gogo wants a non-aggression pact. Very well. Let me take a look at it. We'll do communications. John, oh, we've met everybody. Holy crap. Will not be held back.
Wait, I want to meet everyone too.
The Silicon Keepers, I'm scared of them. The Facebook, we've met Alpaca. Sorry, Republic. Interesting. Hey, we met the Asaris. Not be held back, sorry. We met the Stellaris. Don't you get that automatically from me, or do I have to trade it to you?
Have to trade communications.
Alright, I've traded the communications.
Oh,
Holy crap, look at the galaxy now. We have Facebook up here. We have a whole lot of these people. We have the Asari Republics over here. We have the CIS, which is played by Chewie. Over here. So, Jorgi, have you decided on what it is you're going to play? Just looking at this, you can now see the entire map.
You should play as Alpaca.
Yeah, you could play as the Alpaca. The three of us could win the game together.
At this point, playing is pretty moot at this point.
I'm not talking tonight. I mean for next week. And it's
I might not play next week.
Oh.
Now he's being a little bitch.
Only because, only if this takes any longer, I'm just going to give up.
No, because we're going to use this mod pack going forward for a long time.
Not if it's taken me 2 weeks to download it.
It's not taking you 2 weeks to download it. You'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. I've had enough. What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm coming up tomorrow after I go to see Solo for the 3rd time.
Back to the depths with you.
Yes, and I'm gonna help you install that SSD that you bought. Okay? And we're not gonna have any more bitching, and that PC is gonna run even faster.
It's probably gonna go even slower.
Oh, you hear this? You hear this? This man.
Come on,
this man makes us all sad.
negative.
You make me sad. Okay. I'll go ahead and put up a mining complex here. Awesome. Alright, so all of our stormtroopers are ready to go. Let's bring them into the spots that we need them to be. Start building out these really impressive society structures. Now, I think that there might be a couple that we can build that have a ton of society output. Okay, guess not. So we'll just go ahead and build what we can. We can build the Eugenics Institute. We'll put that up here on this this tile that has nothing. Alright, so this tile has society, so we're just gonna quickly build up this planet like it's nobody's business.
Welcome back, John.
Welcome back, John. Have a proposal, do you?
Yep.
I am listening.
I sent it.
Oh, why I don't I don't look at those.
Yeah, I know.
It's in your email. Right. You know I don't read my email.
I know, it was just been telling me about that.
Research agreement. No,
yeah,
decline.
I'm gonna take that.
I'm gonna decline. John, why would I give you? I have like given you 3 to 1. You want to straight up?
Change it yet.
Here.
Okay, never mind.
Tell you what, I'm gonna offer a research agreement to Nathan because he's actually been pretty cool to me.
Thank you.
So
that's not what I was gonna say, but.
All right, so it looks like Alpaca and the CIS have joined forces. And the Sari and some of the other ones. So Alpaca is using AI diplomacy to try to win the game, but thankfully for us, we'll be able to crush the AI in terms of fleet maneuvering. All right, naval capacity plus 30. We'll get that for sure. We need it. What do we have here? Research agreement. All right, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that. If they get any bigger, they could be a problem. Then he can sit back because he'd be completely isolated by AI empires and just laugh and do his evil Facebook laugh, as he sends them out after us. So we'll have to be on our guard. We might have to bring in Gogo into our entendre. Alright. Very good. Let's see what's going on in Baccarat. Ready to upgrade that. We will do so. What I want to do here is get those buildings going. Looks like they're good. We're okay on food, but I should probably build one just to be safe. I really don't want to. What about over here? Can we build that? We can build this Fermion Collider? Heck yeah. Robot build speed plus a lot. Alright, what can we build over here? It's awesome to have all these resources to just build whatever I want. An art,
Alright.
yeah, an art monument, hypercoms forum. That's what we need at planetary capital first. Manufacturing complex. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. The Neo
So your
Coliseum.
fleet's at 3K, mine's at 2K. We're getting close to being able to take out that one fleet.
Okay. Alright, we'll take a look at that. Orbital transporter, that's what I need. Oh.
15K.
6,000. Holy shit. Alright. Wow, so much for that. We'll build a heritage site, though.
Oh, Facebook just made an alliance with John down there.
Did he? Or did he give him associate status?
Associate status.
That's not the same thing. Probably one of his AIs are not going to let John into the group, so that's fine. Plus, he's completely cut off, so John doesn't even get help. He'd have to go through Cairo. Or they'd have to go through Cairo to...
They could scissor pinch Cairo.
They could, but I'm saying, like, Facebook can't come over... If we were to attack John through MySpace, or through maybe the Alpakian Confederacy, like, they'd have no way to get there to help him. Well, I guess they could come up and hurt you on the top. Well, no, they're not even connected to you. I really don't see any way that's going to happen. Alright, so we have energy weapon damage plus 15. Yeah, we need to do that. Needed to do that 10 months ago. 10 years ago. Alright, check this out. So we are definitely going to have this station completely built out. Because this natural wonder doesn't seem to do anything. Does natural wonder do anything? Anyone know?
On that one, I honestly have no clue.
Yeah. Let me know in the comments if it does. One of our planet's native mammals have begun showing signs of evolving sentience. With this news, we can begin uplifting them to complete sentience so they can become full citizens. No. Probably be a bad idea. Have them all scheduled for termination. You like that?
Oh, I've been wondering why I was missing so many minerals, and then I realized my own 3K fleet was sitting up here, not docked to a station.
Nice.
Time to move it back.
Oh, my construction ship has been done. So we've gone as far as we can. So this is not bad. We have a decent sized empire now. We just have to work on backfilling all of this and then coming out and kicking some ass. I think we can do it.
Kick that butt.
That's right. And we just researched the that. Now we'll get this ship haul points plus 10. That's super powerful. Look, 84 engineering resources or research. We're killing it. All right, look at that. Now we got even more engineering research. How are we getting just? Oh, we're getting adjacency engineering research. I like it. Holy Children's awaken psionic abilities. Interesting. So he's discovered the Force. The Force is a pathway to many abilities that some would consider unnatural. Alright, so Baccarat is almost done. And we're growing in them, which is perfect. I do want to put some more buildings here, so let's go ahead and build a military academy. Right there. And once that's done, we'll move him over. I think we should be good. Just got two more physics. We got physics. We'll go ahead and get advanced combat rules. No, subspace sensors. And then over here, we can get the kinetic weapons damage. That way we're covering all of our weapons and getting them another 15%. And upgrade our physics stations. Good stuff. Yeah, so definitely check that out, guys. We have a Discord. When you join, HK47 will welcome you in his own unique way. Don't worry, doesn't mean I don't like you. Yet. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we're good, guys. At this point, I kind of want to expand to another colony just because I feel like we have conquered this world. So I think we should do that. Let's go ahead and build an energy thing down here just to make sure that we're okay. Get an isotope refinery. Because this planet is using a ton of energy. I'm going to make sure we're getting a little bit back. And then here with this natural wonder, I really don't know what we would do with that.
You exploit it for profit.
That's right. G-Man. Let me see him real quick. Lead developer, Star Trek New Horizons and Star Trek Fallen Republic has just messaged me. Let me see what's up. Sorry, guys. If he jumps in the chat, will you bring him down?
Yeah, if I see him jumping.
Alright, cool. So G-Man might be joining us, which is kind of cool. Like I said, he's the lead developer of the Star Trek New Horizons mod for Stellaris, as well as the new Star Wars Fallen Republic mod, and it's always really cool to have this kind of contact. So I love that with the channel, that the work that we've done here has attracted people like that. That's really cool. And I've made trailers before for Star Trek New Horizons for them, and that's been fun. We've had a good relationship. I'm hoping that continues with Star Wars Fallen Empire, because I clearly want to be a part of that. I'm saving our next Rebellion playthrough for that mod. Like, the Rebellion one I want to go all out on. I want to have a lot of stuff. Okay.
That one also has some nice cinematics for it.
Yes, yes. MZ, or Nathan here, he's been working on some amazing stuff. You can see some of his previews on the channel when he is working on it. Let me see. Alright, he's going to join the voice channel, so go ahead and pull him down once he does. He said it's too late for him to get in, because, I mean, it is like 5 o'clock in the morning in Germany, so why he's even up, I don't know. What's up, G-Man? Hey.
Also, G-Man can bring himself in.
That's right.
Good evening, good morning, or whatever, good night.
Yeah, so why don't you introduce yourselves? We have a lot of people watching on the stream right now. Some people may not know who you are, so.
Oh, cool. It's me, G-Man, from the New Horizons mod team. Star Trek mod, and Star Wars mod in the future. And yeah, the reason, because I am joining tonight, or this evening, this channel was, I want to ask you,
okay,
you all, anybody like Stargate?
Yes.
Okay, I see where this is going.
It is a good reaction.
Actually, bring John and Kairu. Hang on a sec. Give me 1 second before you announce anything. Can we bring everybody down here? Let's make sure.
Oh.
Right.
All right, Chewie, welcome. I haven't talked to you yet, so I'm going to mute you real quick. Not anything against you, but until you and I have a little conversation, I just want to make sure that you're good on the stream.
Hello, good evening.
All right, so you can hear us. Hey guys, so I have G-Man in here, and as you know, G-Man is the lead developer of the Star Wars and the Star Trek mod for Stellaris. So go ahead, sir. He has an announcement to make.
Oh, maybe not an announcement, not fully. Just Science Month. I'm searching a team for a Stargate mod, and because I love Stargate much more than Star Trek, and yeah, also more than Star Wars. So we started now.
So you're working on.
We have to start at the Stargate mod, and yeah, it's growing really quickly. So I guess it's maybe earlier than the Star Wars mod.
Okay, so it's further along in the process, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm just lucky that it's happened now, and I just want to hear that maybe nobody want to like us play a Stargate conversion mod. It's not like Yeah.
Especially in this.
It's
How would that work with two different galaxies?
The potential.
Currently the plan is that we make it on random galaxy, not on static.
Okay.
So it should easy to play with modded maps or something like that. So it's completely another way, like Stargate. Star Trek and Star Wars also. I need a little pin. What mod I need to talk about? Okay, and today I make just a little a joke, but I guess what I miss now is a Babylon 5 mod.
Ah, so that has to be like your fourth project. So we've got okay. So if you guys haven't checked it out, he has the Star Trek New Horizons mod, easily the greatest mod that's ever been created for Stellaris. Comprehensive, up-to-date, amazing total conversion. They're currently working on Star Wars, and today he announced that he is forming a team to work on Stargate. Is that correct? Is that a good summary of that?
That's correct. That's correct.
All right, so pretty exciting. We were actually just talking about that right before the stream, Stargate, and how it would be popular.
I hope we will get more modders for the Stargate mod.
Mm-hmm.
So because my current team, which is really huge, more than 40 or 50 active modder people who worked on the two different Star Trek and Star Wars mods, and I cannot offer to them that they have to join the Stargate mod. This is no good idea. So the development would lost a lot of quality, a lot of time. So it needs more manpower. Yeah.
Right.
So anybody want to just join our Discord and say, "Hey, G-Man, I want to help."
Okay, so what kind of positions are you looking for, just so they have an idea? Because a lot of people will be watching this over the next couple of days.
Yeah, we have easy. Everybody who want to help is welcome, and we find every time a position who can everyone do, and
so
if it's quite simple, like a description writer.
Okay, see, that's what I was going to ask specifically, because people are going to be like, well, I don't know coding, so what can I do? So in that case, they can do description writing and maybe event chains and things like that, right?
Yeah. Event coder is always needed for each project.
Right.
Event coding is one of the biggest parts. 3D is also one of the biggest, and those both are the we find two less people, but we are lucky we have some, but we always need more. Absolutely.
And hey, I'm happy to share this out with my people. I'll make sure I mention it tomorrow in any streams that we do as well, so that they know that that you're looking for people, and I'm sure that that'll get a pretty big response. So that's awesome.
But it's a bit smaller. Smaller mod.
Okay, smaller mod.
It's the Stellaris is, for my opinion, a perfect prepared for a Stargate mod.
Right.
It is.
I think so. Yeah. It's maybe difficult with two galaxies, so you have to race on the Pegasus and the Ori somewhere else, and whatever.
I think a better idea for the Ori is a crisis event.
Exactly. That same we thought. It's maybe a good idea to bring them in as late game crisis, so they found the galaxy and invade them.
G-Man. Make it so there's a super gate, and make it so it's like the L systems, but it's the Empire that spawns on the other side of the L systems that you have to worry about. That's really powerful and will come invade the galaxy if you discover them.
How this will happen, we have no plan currently, just ideas.
Yeah, I know. I'm giving you another idea.
Okay. All right, so exciting stuff. So guys, that'll be interesting, and we'll definitely have more on the channel when that comes out, that's definitely something that I want to help you with. I know that everyone's all Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, but I know there's a lot of people that maybe aren't necessarily served by that audience and will like this just as much, if not more. So, awesome.
Yeah, the Star Wars mod is
Oh yeah,
growing.
do you have an
It's
update on it?
playable. It's playable,
Oh,
but not releaseable.
okay. Well, can I formally request to be a beta tester for you?
Everybody can open a request for beta testing.
There you go.
Everybody.
There you go. So that way he doesn't have to say no.
You need access to GitLab.
Right.
You
Yeah.
need a GitLab account, and you need to write
Okay.
bug reports or some other in the tracking tool.
Okay. Well, now you're getting out of the side of what
how we sort the effective and ineffective beta testers out. Every
Right.
week we check who have access and don't write anything. We drop it out.
Very good. All right. And if you ever need any trailers or anything like that, definitely let me know. Something I'm interested in doing for you guys.
I don't say anything about trailers.
Okay. Not on the open stream. All right, we're good.
It's my personal project. The trailers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Oh,
All right.
G-Man, you can hit me back up if you need any help on that stuff.
Who said that?
MZ.
MZ.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, so we'll get the build speed plus 25 here. Alright guys, thanks so much for that. I'm just gonna quickly make sure that the Empire is still functioning while we were doing all of that.
G-Man, I'm looking forward to it. That sounds amazing.
There we go.
Alright, everyone, back to the depths with you.
There you go. Red's gonna be so pissed that he stole his catchphase.
You told me to use
keep
it,
G-Man
so-
here though. Get rid of everyone
I
else.
am.
There
we go.
I'll unblock Chewie.
Yep.
There you go. He can speak now. Just because I need to talk to him first. Like everybody else, you know
Yep.
the process.
Yep, I already know. I went through it.
Okay. So Chewie, don't be upset. It's nothing against you. Everybody that comes in, I always talk to them first because it allows me to get to know you, make sure that you're not a risk for my channel, and you've been awesome in participating here. But still, just like one sentence that you could say, a couple sentences on this, and get my channel banned. So I would never ever want to go through that. I do too much
Blarg
work
and
on
blarg,
this.
blarg and blarg.
Yeah. Very
Oh,
cool.
Mason Manley has birthday.
Ah, yes, I see that. And that avatar just I have no words for that.
It's just small. Like...
It messes with me. I see it and I can't quite understand it, and then my brain tries to think about it harder, and then I hurt myself. Okay, we're good here.
Don't use your tiny brain. It's okay.
We're making 133 minerals a turn. I didn't notice that.
Hey, I'm getting close to you.
Are you? I only have 2 planets. How many do you have?
3, but one of them technically doesn't count. It's like 10 tiles and it produces nothing.
Technically.
It's just where I store my organics.
Alright, I think we're going to colonize this next one. So we're going to go ahead and build out another colony ship. We'll send it in here. This would be perfect. We're at the point that we're ready. And hopefully that build speed will help this, because these buildings are taking freaking forever.
When was the start date?
Of what?
Of this current game?
Today.
Today?
No,
It just
no,
started.
in-game date.
Oh.
2220, I think.
2,200.
Ooh.
43 years ago, I think.
Why is that?
Good progress.
Yeah, well, we're playing on a tiny map. 200 stars.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to have an actual winner at some point. And as you can see, all of us now have no choice but to either expand via the diplomacy or via the sword.
Any wars?
Not yet, but it's coming. I can feel it. Jorgie, I can feel it down in my plums.
You live by the sword, you will die by the sword.
Yes. Indeed. Alright, so all this is getting built. Alright, cool. Our society research is finally kicking in. That'll be helpful. Starbase capacity +2 or habitability or core sector systems. Do the gene clinic because it's 3 months. We'll get that out of the way. That's why I'm beating people in technology. I'm taking the fastest techs to give me access to more techs. It's the key to awesome. That, and I have 91 engineering research with such a small empire. Just crushing it. Yeah, so this is really cool. I don't know if you can see this on my screen, G-Man, but whenever I put down the nano fabricator, which has like 20 engineering research, because of my bonuses with this crazy mod we have for
What the hell?
Yeah, because of my bonuses for this crazy mod that we have for traditions, I actually get 42 engineering research from that facility.
Holy, Tim.
Yeah.
I'm making 160 minerals now.
There you go.
Oh!
I might give you some soon.
Oh.
Last time I played with you here, I checked the error log file of this mod.
Okay. Yeah, it was.
Also, I never saw such big error log.
Yeah, you told us that last time.
Was really,
I feel
really
shame.
one. Several megabytes.
but you know, it's one of those things that I didn't create it. So.
I'm absolutely. I was impressed that it's not crashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's running fine.
Yeah, it works. It works pretty good together. I have to give full credit to Red November, since he's our community manager. He's the one that initially put this together, so that we could play it.
It's not accessible. It's a private mod. Who cares?
Right. Exactly. So, I mean, like, absolutely, people have. We've taken stuff from everybody, so thank you to all the people that have contributed to the modding community. But essentially, what we need to do, and you guys are always up on the mods when you play like your total conversion mods. But one of the problems we were running into is that Stellaris puts out an update. Some mods get abandoned. Some mods take a month to get updated, and then any of your multiplayers that you're playing with those mods just can't happen. So by putting these together, we're able to avoid that.
It's always a good idea to save the mods from the Steam folder on a local folder anywhere on your own PC. What you said, they disappear sometimes, yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if you love the mods, you can play it on a local version.
Alright, what's up, Travis? Good to see you. Travis just joined, one of our Patreons. Awesome. So guys, if you're interested in supporting the channel and you're like, man, Patreon sounds expensive, don't worry. Patreon, you can support the channel for less than, or for $1 a month. That helps so much. Get enough people doing that, and that covers a lot of cinematics and things like that. So definitely check that out. There's a link in the description to the Patreon for Intrepid Dawn. Every $1 donated goes back into the channel. It allows me to get my own time back. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to Intrepid Dawn. We have awesome sci-fi content. You know what? Let them know that I'm gonna give them the 5-minute warning. I was gonna go for another 15 minutes, but I'm really tired now. So second place is for losers. Do we get second place? Is that what that said? Alright, so we got second place in our thing. Unfortunate. But we got a whole bunch of stored engineering research. Let's see what we have next. So what's this do? Encourage local economies. No, how about this one? Every neighbor with whom we have mutual open borders and positive opinions, our energy credits are increased by 2.5%. Okay, so those are called trade routes. I like it. But it'll have to wait now because we colonized another planet, so the cost went up, so I wasn't able to grab it in time. Oops. Live and learn. Advanced strike craft. Now we have build speed plus 50, which we'll get because, man, if anything, Baccarat is showing us that we do not have very efficient Imperial construction protocols. It's taken forever. We have our society research here, which is finally getting off the ground. One can hope.
Anything you need.
Right now?
Yeah, mineral energy wise.
No, I've got 12k and 4k, so I'm pretty...
Okay.
Or 4k and 12k, respectively. So
We're even on the minerals, I guess, then.
yeah, I'm just waiting to put down this research facility. It'll give us empire-wide 5% boost. Pretty good. Research Institute. 3 months in the building, build speed plus 50%. That would be really nice to get that done. So we pretty much have, we've done everything, guys. Everything that we can do. Let me just see. Yeah, no, they can't do that. So they need to come over here. We need to do this the smart way. I'm trying to get my ships to move across here, but they just want to go past the 15k fleet, like straight past. I'm like, no, please don't do that. So, have you seen Solo, G-Man? Have you seen the Solo movie?
No, not yet.
Do you intend to see the Solo movie?
I want to see it, but I get some bad people talk that it's not a good movie.
I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly.
Yeah?
I think it's the second best Star Wars movie ever made behind Empire Strikes Back.
The second best?
Yeah, what would you rate higher than that? Return of the Jedi is complete crap. I cannot put Return of the Jedi in the top 3 just because of the fact that it's a completely ridiculous, outcome. Ridiculous. The Empire cannot and would never lose that engagement, ever. I mean, like, even if the Death Star explodes, which it does, okay, sure, we'll give them that. Like, 1 in a billion, they got it.
They have enough ships.
There are enough Imperial ships there that if they just fired, because remember, the Star Destroyers were not shooting. Remember how they're like, hold here, we're not attacking? Yeah. Why would we turn around and retreat from that? Are you freaking kidding me? We outnumber them 10-1.
I want to see the movie, yeah. But I haven't yet.
Alright. Nathan, I'm opening my borders.
My absolute favorite is Rogue One.
I've been waiting for that. I was like, we're allies. I opened mine to you.
You like Rogue One? Yeah, so, okay. So for me, it would go...
I like Rogue One,
Empire
too.
Strikes Back, Solo, Rogue One, and then Star Wars, New Hope. And then everything after that, I don't really care. I actually liked Attack of the Clones a lot, and I don't care what other people think.
This is a statement. Rogue One below Solo. Okay. Yeah, I need to watch that.
It's my opinion, because for me, it was a space adventure movie. If that was the only Star Wars movie there was, if that introduced us to Star Wars, I think it would have had the same kind of success that the original Star Wars had. Maybe not like, a generational thing, but it would have launched the franchise in a good way. It was a good space adventure movie. It wasn't over the top with it had references, but they didn't seem forced. There were only a couple that I was kind of like, did you really have to say that? The plot went somewhere. The characters were cool, and the acting was great. And he does a good job. He does a convincing good job of playing Solo. Because that was my biggest thing. Like, could I accept him? And after the movie, I was like, dude, I'm pissed that we're not going to get a sequel to this now because it did so poorly.
Because, I blame that all on Disney for the reason why we're never going to get a sequel to it. It's a shame. It really is. It's their fault. When they spent too much money on it, and then they released it right after all their other films, and there's just poor planning is what happened. That's what killed the Solo movie, in my opinion.
Of course. Here, Jorgie. Alright, so we'll send him back to get the research available at Imperial Center. Apparently I can't... Why can't I get that? Trade deal duration expired. Oh no. What were we trading? A research agreement?
Mm-hmm.
I only did 10 years, huh? My bad. There you go. Alright. No, I liked it. I thought it was good. And people were like, calm down, it's not that good. I disagree. I think that a movie that you can come out of the theater smiling and being like, dude, that was awesome. I don't think we've had that in a long time. I had that with Rogue One. And I think a lot of that was because of the Vader scene at the end. Like,
oh, I love that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that wasn't... Just keep in mind, that wasn't even going to be in the movie, guys.
the Vader scene wasn't planned at the start.
Yeah.
The movie was finished, everything was captured, and then they thought we need a better end, and then they recorded that scenes.
Absolutely.
Thank the Lord they did. I mean,
And it was awesome.
Right. I mean, like, without that scene, though, I guarantee you don't like Rogue One nearly as much.
Okay.
You know, like, you come out of that afterwards, you're like, okay. Yeah. Cool.
I need to watch it, but yeah.
He hasn't heard good reviews.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, people... I don't know what they were expecting.
It's maybe a big issue that I spend all my free time to modding and not to go in the cinema.
Nah, you spent your time well.
Nah, you're doing good. I'm going for the third time. That's how much I liked it. The only other... How many times did we go to The Force Awakens, Jorgie?
I
want to say like 6.
I went with you twice.
I think I went 6.
I saw it 3 times.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I went 6 times. But that
Here
was
we
just
go,
because
lady.
that was the
That's
first...
This is what you're giving your money to, so we can go watch movies.
Oh, I'm sure I watched every Star Wars movie 10 times.
Oh, no, I'm talking about in the theater.
Okay.
I went 6 times to The Force Awakens.
6 times?
Yeah.
6 times? That's a lot.
Because every time I would see something that I missed or like I saw on the internet, and I was like, I want to check that out. And it wasn't a bad film. I have to say that like The Force Awakens was fine. I mean, didn't bother me. The Last Jedi, I don't want to get into that, but I'm not as happy with that film as I could be.
I cannot.
Everybody liked it, I guess.
I cannot say it was bad or something else. It's a space opera. We need to understand that.
I didn't particularly care for it. The first time I left the theater, I was like, this is the first time I've ever seen a Star Wars movie that I'm not sure that I like, and I'm leaning towards I don't. And I didn't know how to reconcile that. Like, it was bothering me. So I had to leave the theater kind of like and feel shame. And then I came to grips with it, and I realized what must be done. So.
I actually liked it, so I guess I'm the minority on that one.
Well, I mean, when I saw it the second time, I decided I could accept it, even if I didn't like it. So, it's kind of like The Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace tells the story that doesn't need to be told, right?
Yeah.
We assume that Anakin was a good kid, because all kids, in theory, are good when they're born. But, I think that if you looked at the original trilogy, or the prequel trilogy, and if Episode 2 was really Episode 1, okay, and then Episode 3 was Episode 2, and then they told another story that had to do with, like, the rise of the initial empire, I think the prequels are wildly more successful than they are now. Wildly more successful. It completely changes the game. But Lucas wanted to set this universe where Anakin was like this great kid that did these great deeds to totally contrast his character later. And I really don't think that we need to see that. Like, I don't think that was necessary to establish that in this character, because you would kind of assume by being a Jedi and doing all those things that he was. I don't know, but that's just me.
I don't know. The problem for me, I guess it's not really a very in-depth observation, but like when the Phantom Menace, I've seen that probably at least 12 times in my lifetime, and in the first 11 times I've seen it, I've never had a problem. The last time I saw it, it finally dawned on me how absolutely boring that film is. And it caught me by surprise, because all I remember is having good memories as a kid watching this.
And now you know that you can't even trust your own memories, and you've become old.
Yeah.
Right.
So boring. What happened?
When you notice your old memories are lying to you.
Exactly. Yeah. At that point.
Making Star Wars even any good? Is the Empire Strikes Back? That movie's probably shit.
Oh my God! No! Don't! That movie is why I am who I am. Seriously, I would watch The Empire Strikes Back on a loop. I know exactly how long the runtime is. and I measure
course you
things
do.
in my head based on The Empire Strikes Back. I admitted this once at work, and people were looking at me like I had 6 eyes. I was like, yeah, so they're like, we need this done in the next 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, so just a little, probably about the fight scene. And thinking to myself, they're like, what? I'm like, well, I calculate time based on things that I know. I'm like, so I know in The Empire Strikes Back, about 2 hours or so is right at the climax of the fight scene. And they're just looking at me like, what? I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll just.
I think we should think about that movies what is over 40 years old.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Right.
complete different situation to the public.
It's 40 years old and it hasn't been remade.
True. Well,
Not yet.
I would have liked to have seen that.
What, when it first came out?
No, because if everyone says that The Force Awakens is a clone of A New Hope, I would have liked to have seen a new take on The Empire Strikes Back. Instead, we didn't get that. So.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
Because I mean, like, that movie to me makes the franchise. I watched a documentary with a whole bunch of other directors that were talking about like the impact of Star Wars, and they're like, think about this. They're like, Star Wars, great standalone film. It comes out, nobody knows that there's going to be all these other Star Wars. George says he's going to make another one, and so the guy, I think it was like maybe Brian Bortano. No, that's a figure skater. I'm trying to remember one of the. No, I can't remember. Brian De Palma, maybe. Yeah, Brian De Palma. He's talking. He's like, so I'm terrified that they're gonna ruin this thing by making Star Wars 2, where it's the exact same situation, and we got to go save the princess again or save another princess. He's like, and here we go and watch it, and wow. He's like, they've really taken this places, which. It wasn't the safe route. The safe route is do exactly what people liked last time. But here, instead, you did something else. And now, where can the story go? That's what he always thought was a really great, risky move that they did. Because, the studio would be like, just make me Star Wars 2. People like it, But instead, we're going to have, like, completely a new storyline, bring in these new characters, have a different, expand the conflict in a different way. And really cool. So that to me, I think, really birthed the franchise, so to speak. It made it bigger than that, and that's kind of cool. That's one of the reasons I've always liked Star Wars, because everything has a backstory. Yeah. There's more going on in the universe than what we see in the films, and that's what makes it alive. It's not like Random Extra 4, He has a name.
Yeah. Still Random Extra 4, but. Let's learn about his family.
Right.
And what he does for a living.
Exactly. I'm getting 28 minerals on this place, Nathan. This tile. With my deep borehole.
Yeah, I have a deep borehole producing 30.
You know what? I've just... You
Okay,
can't let me have my moment, can you?
I have the same upgrades as you. All of them.
Oh, well... That makes sense, because I am sharing your technology.
But then the tie... No, I had that from the tradition tree. It was the first tradition tree I finished.
Alright, so we're going to get the one with nature.
I finished that, and I built the borehole right there. And I was like, blast furnace on one side with 4 minerals. One in the center has 5 minerals, and the one on the side has an industrial production center with 2 minerals. So it's a massive production world.
Okay, so I don't know if you noticed this, but my fleet capacity is now 201.
I'm sure you can increase your fleet twice times
from what it is right now. Yeah.
So you can wipe out the alien minutes on your borders and can clean the systems.
I could probably do that.
So maybe first the backyard, and then...
Well, first we need to get rid of this 15k fleet. What size is your fleet?
That's what he's
Tim?
talking about.
We might be able to get rid of that.
Well, I'm about to... we're gonna find out. Give me a second. Let's see. I'm gonna reinforce the fleet. I just spent 10k minerals to reinforce the fleet. I need more fleet supply. That's what I'm looking for right now. Fleet supply would help me a lot. So if that comes up, I'll be grabbing it. Alright, so Baccarat is almost completely redone. The last thing I was waiting for was this. Where is it? It's not here. It is. No, it's Basic Science Lab. That's not what I want. Is it still? It's probably still building. No,
This
it
Wraith
says I should
fleet
have
looks
it.
amazing. You should take a look at it.
Does it have to be on the? It has to be on the planet. What is it?
My Wraith fleet. You should go take a look at it.
Your Wraith fleet.
Uh-huh. Oh wait, we need to trade that.
Alright, the Space Marine Legion's here. I have to sacrifice one of these. So I think I'm going to sacrifice this Unity thing because that's stupid.
There, I'll even do that for you.
Here, Research Institute. What are we missing? Oh, we need an Empire Capital Complex. Okay. So, what are we doing?
I do have some good news.
Oh, okay. What's that?
I finally got the mod finally finished.
So it didn't
See,
take.
told you.
I knew it wasn't going to take
Well,
2 days.
I had to restart it, and then it did it correctly the second time. I don't know what the hell was going on.
You need to defrag
But I
that
got
hard
it
drive.
finished.
Okay, so but I'm serious. Can I come up tomorrow and fix your PC?
Install Linux.
As long as it depends on how late you're coming.
Yeah, it's have him install Linux. He can't even. He has trouble
Right.
installing mods. Let's give him a Linux kernel and see how he does.
I could probably figure it out.
It's much fast. It's much faster.
crap.
Stellaris performance is much better on Linux.
Okay, Jory, I'm just teasing because Linux is like a whole new thing.
It's an
Yeah.
operating system. It's completely
Hey
different.
Tim,
Yeah?
I didn't realize how large my fleet was until I looked at yours.
How large is your fleet?
Almost reaching 8k. 3 more ships to build and it'll probably reach that.
Well, I'm about to get that too, so
Yeah.
calm
You
down.
gonna fight?
Yeah, but how many minerals are you producing with upkeeping that fleet?
147.
Okay, so we're we're equal.
Okay, well, I just
Yeah, but
actually
just
I just spent
smack down.
10k on fleet upgrades, so give me a couple years and
So
then
did I.
Magistrate, Unity. Let's see, Deep Core Excavation. Do I even have one of those going? I don't think I
Oh, you're
do.
probably gonna end up doing better than me. I just was like, dang, I didn't expect to be equalized at the moment.
Yeah, we'll be okay. So go ahead and wait for those to upgrade. We still have 11.
I can build that. Yes. Build.
All right, build stuff that needs to be built. You can do a
Omega
gene
Singleton.
clinic. Yeah, we'll do a gene clinic. I need so much research. Research is holding us back. So I just spent all of my energy essentially clearing that planet, but I regret nothing. All right, research speed +5, positronic AI. Let's do it. All right, let them know up there that we have gone over the quota because I had so much fun talking to you guys. I forgot my Chipotle is like 5 hours old now. I don't know when we started. It's cold and it's sad. I have to go.
It's soggy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
So-
make love to it.
I think we can take it out now. With your fleet and my 8.3k fleet, I think we can take out the 15k fleet right there.
All right, give me a second because I'm up to 6k. It's still building. I still have a whole bunch of stuff to build. Let me see. What's my build list? Let me see. I'm still building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still building like 10 ships. Most of them are cruiser
Alright,
class
I
or
can
higher.
build more ships too.
Well, I'm saying that
Let's
I'll
go.
probably get to 10. I'll probably get to 15k fleet or 15k on my own. But it would be nice to have us both go in there and do that. Also, the Stellarite Devourer. You want to take that?
Yeah, if we can try.
Well, I don't like that word. Try. Do or do not. There is no
Well,
try.
I don't know how powerful it is, so.
All right.
What's that user to try? Yoda to try?
Right. Okay, can you bring down John and Alpaca? So we're gonna wrap it up.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you
I
gonna
thought you were gonna
attack
go
the
try and
thing
wipe
first?
the
Give us
thing
something.
first
No,
and then end it.
we'll make that the very beginning of the next episode so that it's super
Okay.
exciting off the bat.
Alright.
All right.
Dragging him down.
All right.
Can
Welcome.
you show out the,
Oh my gosh.
Welcome,
politic-
guys.
the politic map
So
that we can see the factions?
yeah, let's go ahead and stop. I'll show the big map so you guys can see the factions. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the post-mortem of our first episode. As you can see, there's been a lot of growth. We have Facebook up here in the north leading this ridiculous confederacy of ridiculousness. and that would be the alpaca. So he's got a few allies. It appears that the silicon creepers are not interested. I'm gonna call them creepers because I like that name better.
They're in the process of being subjugated.
Okay.
Absorbed by Facebook.
Aren't we all really just in the process of being absorbed by Facebook? Okay, so very cool. Well done, alpaca. All right, looks like we've got Kairu here, who is probably spending some time with his girlfriend. So he is not in here, and hello to her as well.
Good for him.
Yep, and his empire looks like it's doing pretty well. We have John Doe down here, who has colonized the southern part of the galaxy in his iron grip. Well done, John. Always said that you're a strong player. We have an AI next to us, the Alpaca Confederacy, which Jorgi could play next week if he wanted to, or G-Man.
They will also be
They told me
of
not
mine.
to play that guy.
Yeah, so G-Man, you could probably play the Alpacian Confederacy, or Jorgi could, or you could take over one of the empires that's under Alpaca's control and break away. You would be welcomed.
I need a reminder.
All right. Very nice. The CIS ones are awesome because they have all the CIS ships. So that's something that you could do. Here, I don't think I can I observe? No, it's not available. Multiplayer or Iron Man. How did you guys do that with Bane and those guys? I guess they can you join as an observer at the beginning?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
So that's probably what happened. Okay. So excellent. So very cool there. So it looks like we have a few different things. We have MZ, which is Nathan right here, right above me, playing as the replicators. We're working together for the greater good. And we have Gogo, who has expanded as much as he could, given that he had a small empire like I did, where you're kind of stuck on all sides there. So well done, Gogo. He only has 2 ways out of his system. One of them is blocked by a Stellarite Devourer. I feel your pain there. And the other one is blocked by Nathan, but all good. So all things considered, we've done pretty well, guys. Anybody have anything to say? Last words?
Yeah, Tim, I'm just curious of what your stats are going across the board for your resources of your economy.
Oh, sure. I'd be happy to give you them. I'm plus 59 energy, plus 133 minerals. I currently have probably, I would say, at least a 12k fleet. I have 10 cruisers about to come out of port, so we'll see what that does to it. Right now it's about 7k, but it's going to shoot up significantly. Well, okay, now you can brag. What do you have?
I have 69 plus energy, and I've already hit my energy cap of 25,000. I have 8,000 current minerals with 304 increase, plus 16 food, plus 9 unity or influence, and plus 208 unity.
208, geez.
208 unity, and I currently have 5 worlds colonized to the brim, and I have 2 more currently in the process of being colonized, and I have 5 additional planets waiting to be colonized.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that we all need to stop the spread of Facebook ASAP, because it's controlling our lives clearly.
It's do you play robot species or what?
I am so it is a machine race named Facebook. It is governed by the supreme leader Mark Zuckerberg, and it's a it's a G-Salt consensus, which gives me the rogue servitor. So a product of brief golden age, the machine intelligent originated in a planet spanning servitor system that outlasted the decadent civilization it was created to serve.
In my opinion, machine empires and Stellaris are not balanced to the biologicals.
Okay, so there you go. You just got taken down a peg. You're playing on easy mode. Ha!
Well,
Ooh.
Tim,
Okay.
we have a combined fleet strength of over 20k then.
Yeah, we're good. We're good, Nathan. I'm
'Cause
not worried.
at 9K
I'm not
fleet.
worried about the Facebook. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the Facebook.
You shouldn't be
That's an
worried about-
insult.
You shouldn't be worried about Facebook. You should be worried about the fact that Facebook now controls 1, 2, 3, 4, and soon to be 5 AIs, plus possibly 2 actual real players.
Oh,
The Facebook
we can do it, Tim. We can do it.
Yeah, I have Gogo, dude. Gogo is like the secret It's like our secret ace up our sleeve. Gogo's a hell of a player, so together we'll rule the galaxy. Let me pull up his chat. My bad for not having that up.
In fact, actually, if you're looking at the map, other than the replicators, the Holy Guardians, and the Galactic Empire, the rest of the map is favorable to me.
Nice.
Georgie, you need to join us and take the alpacas.
Yeah, we need you to take the Alpacian Confederacy and actually freaking contribute this time.
What do you mean? I contribute.
Yeah, like fleets. Fleets.
Yeah, I try.
Alright. Alright, guys, I don't want to drag this on anymore, so thank you so much for playing. If you enjoyed the stream, smash that thumbs up. You know, let us know in the comments what you want to see for next week. And tomorrow, 10 a.m., Saturday morning on Sunday with the Apaka. I think that's what we'll call it. Saturday morning on Sunday with the Apaka. That's what you go with. Good morning and welcome to Saturday morning on Sunday. Alright. Alright, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the verse. Yay! It's over.
Yeah, okay.
Guys
Did you
are the
ever
best.
take a look at my fleet before you left?
I did not, but I will look
How
at it
cool
now.
it looks? Okay, yeah, it's kind of cool.